Hey, 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 hey. Come on in, y'all. Happy 4th. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Hey, it's the 4th, y'all. Get your dance on one time. Welcome in to Grown and Sexy Friday. We about to turn this thing up. Hey, hey. Come on in, y'all. Welcome. Welcome to the 4th, y'all. Happy 4th of July. Hey, All right now, bitch tired. I'm tired. That's it. Y'all ain't getting nothing else from me. That's it. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. That's it. I'm wore out. A bitch wore out. Here you go. I'm gonna drop the link, y'all. I'm tired. I'm wore out. I'm tired. A bitch is tired. Okay? A bitch is tired. Bitch, I'm winded. Bitch, I'm heavy. I'm out of shape. I'm not that 20-year-old that used to know how to sit here and take dick, honey, in the back of a Cadillac. Honey, it is a wrap. I am tired. Oh, Lord Jesus, have mercy. Welcome to Grown and Sexy Fridays. It's Mr. 6 feet 8. How's everyone doing out here tonight? What is up, go? What's going on? I'm about to call you something else. What's going on, Bambi? What's going on, Kim Hall? What's going on? See who else is in here. What's going on, Evolution of Bell? Who else we got in here tonight? We got T Bless in the house. What's up, T Bless, my moderator? Shout out to her. Love you, hon. All right. So look, y'all, I know everybody probably somewhere risking their lives, risking everything for it, risking it all over here, over the Covenation. Somebody out here risking it all over the Covenation. But nonetheless, though, we just gonna sit here and do what we do best, which is being in the safety of our homes and just do what we do best and just, try to sit here and practice what we preach by, taking precautions. So if you having a happy 4th of July in your house right now, they shooting fireworks out here. I almost sit here and drop to the floor, baby. I thought they were sitting here shooting outside. I didn't know whether I need to call the police or sit here and start twerk something. Nonetheless, honey, let me sit here and go and welcome in my friend. I love her to death. She knows I love her. If she don't know I love her, she better know I love her because I love her like a fat kid love cake. Jasmine Divine. And guess what, Jasmine? I got one thing to say.
What is you doing, child?
I'm celebrating the 4th quarantine style.
Oh, that's what you call it. How you doing tonight?
While drinking mango lemonade.
Oh, come on, mango lemonade.
I am doing okay. I actually almost didn't make it because.
Well, I was trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
hello, Leander. Hello, Room.
Grown and Sexy Fridays almost became Casper the Friendly Ghost because, y'all, let me tell y'all, I've been going hard ever since Monday, and so I had to run my errands today, and it's hot like a mug over here in Georgia. I don't know about where you at, but it's hotter than a damn killer's cootie down here in Georgia. Baby, I was sweating everywhere. I had to go and take me a good old shower and hop in that bed. And you know how you have to lay back and let that ceiling fan hit you, spread your legs open, just let some air just flow through you, honey.
I was trying to do that before you had hit me with the a notification. I was like, I guess let me go ahead and get together because I was done. It was my first day back at work.
How was your first day? I'm very interested to hear.
It was bullshit.
It was bullshit. Okay.
Just to keep it 100. But hey, work ain't honest, but it pays the bills.
I know that's right. Look, you gotta make it do what it do. What's going on, Leander?
Can I interrupt you for like 2 seconds? Can I just say to Evolution of Veil, to Leander, and to everyone else that joined me, even to you, because I normally try to send y'all like the personal little text message. Thank you so very much. I'm appreciative that everybody joined me last night. I was very hesitant about bringing that topic to everyone, but I'm glad I did. I think it was something that everybody enjoyed, and I'm appreciative to everyone that decided to grace the stage with me last night. Go. Bambi didn't get a chance to jump on, but Official D-Star was in the cut like he normally is. But I'm appreciative.
Yeah, it was.
And we had bad weather down here. I may not be here the whole time, but because we're having bad weather here.
Child, quiet as kept my ass may not be here the whole time. Cause it's been like crazy here. They like they're shooting fireworks, child, and then it's supposed to be raining this weekend. So just typical good old Southern issues, child, when it comes to Mother Nature. But we do what we do though.
All right.
So first
I would figure after all these
nights
you've been going. I figured after all these nights you've been going live, I figured that you was probably like, I'm gonna snooze tonight. I'm not even doing it because I know I'm worn out watching y'all.
I was. I promised to God. Let me tell y'all. I promised to God. I was not about to get up here. I was like, look, I love my fans, but a bitch is tired. A hoe is tired, impressed. But guess what? I said I'm gonna sit here and squeeze out a little bit more, just a little bit more, just what they call it, what the old folks used to call it. If you have the faith of a mustard seed, just a mustard seed. I was gonna squeeze out a mustard seed, just squeeze out a little bit more, and push on through. So here I am, nonetheless.
Thank you, Go. Oh, I missed your phone call today too, girl. It wasn't nothing personal. I was at work dealing with foolishness, so that's why I missed it. I apologize.
About the mix, excuse me. He said about the mix pink Moscato and vodka, cousin type, as they say in some other language when they say bless you. Come on now, yes, pink Moscato and vodka. But where the barbecue place at? Look, let me tell you, Leander, let me tell you, I don't cook, honey. Look, I don't.
That's why you need a fat chick.
Basically, I don't see not one lie told. I don't cook. I don't know how to barbecue. So if you're looking for barbecue, don't come over this way because it ain't gonna happen. I'm just saying, it's not gonna happen. Not to sit here and not be hot. What they call have good hospitality, but it's not gonna happen. But yeah, but I did go and get my hair cut. I did all of that good stuff. I went and ran my errands. What else did I do today? I woke up at noon and I went to get my hair cut. Right. I went grocery shopping and I think that's it. And I went and got my hair cut. And
what does grocery shopping entails for you? Since you said you don't cook, what does grocery shopping entails for you?
So basically, grocery shopping entails for me.
Hot pockets, lean pockets, and all.
Basically, I buy stuff that I can heat up in the microwave. Whenever I don't have as far as an extra home cooked meal, I can eat leftovers. I like to buy these Zatarain bowls that you can find at Walmart. That has the bourbon chicken or the Zatarain blackened chicken, stuff like that, and yellow rice.
I'm not gonna cook for you because you eating too much.
I know, and MSG. Right, and the doctor says that my glucose levels are a little high. So,
can you move your thing to the third one on there so we're not red in everybody's face?
Let's see.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to tell you how to do it. No, not that one.
No,
yes, that looks good.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Child, do y'all see my suntan? Look at this. Suntan Hill. Shoulder suntan and everybody that I had a little.
You mustn't have a
I didn't have no sunscreen on.
No sunscreen on.
I had a little in the word folks of old folks, I had some skitty scraps on, little skitty scraps.
All right, skitty straps. Come on, straight. I could have sworn I saw D-Star back. Oh, hey, I know I saw D-Star comment somewhere. What D-Star talking about? These fireworks have me nervous. Yes, they got me nervous as well. The things going on in the world, I don't know if it's fireworks or gunshots. Look, that's how I feel. They out here fireworking. So I was like, well, hell, they out here shooting fireworks. Let me get my ass up, honey, just in case I have to be prepared and run out the damn house like a fool. Shoot. Let me be prepared in case I have to duck. Run and duck a little bit. Is Savon working late tonight?
I don't know. Friday is normally her day that she goes to the salon. So I don't know if she's done with or not.
She's still with. I can tell you right now, she's probably still with a client.
Yeah,
but yes. So yeah, that was that. I basically almost didn't make it to my show because I bitch was worn out, and to be honest, I probably won't be on here long because the bitch is still worn out. And I thought.
And to be honest, I ain't mad at you.
Look, I'm just keeping it real. Like my energy levels, like I'm trying to keep them here, but they like, bitch, no ma'am. Like, look, you done gave too much on these last couple of nights. I'm gonna need for you to calm down, calm down, calm down.
Period. But not being funny, but with your sickle cell and everything, you can't overwork yourself. And even though people think it's cute sitting and being on lives and stuff, it's a form of work. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, especially for those of us, and I'm not saying talking bad about one person or the next, but especially for those of us, that hop from one platform to the next to try to, help support each other. And then we go from doing that, we're doing our own personal things. We have personal stuff going on. And then you're trying to make sure that your content is, where you want your content to be. So, you can't get burnt out on it because, it'll make you take and do what you did before. Okay, I'm taking a week or two away from social media and, be done with it.
Right. And that's the whole thing. It's like trying to find what works for me because it's like on top of this, scheduling interviews. Like I have interviews I'm working on and lineups with people and stuff. So it's like I'm working behind the scenes with that. And even though I'm not at my corporate job right now, but it's just like seeing how, because like I went literally from Monday to Friday on camera pretty much every day of the week, just either whether it was doing pre-recorded stuff or doing live. And what I've come to realize is that, Jasmine, it is a lot of work doing all of that 5 days a week back to back like that, even when you're not working a full-time job. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, shoot, no God. I was like, this gonna probably be.
I want you to think of what you do. Now take and think of how different my shows are. And each one of them have a different theme.
Right.
So I have a different way I lay out each one of them. And then doing the entrepreneur one, which I absolutely love, but getting everyone together, getting the material together for that. So you ain't saying nothing to me. I understand the struggle because, soon as Sunday's over for me, I'm promoting, not even Sunday, soon as, Saturday nights are with, I'm dropping Sunday stuff, I'm dropping Tuesday stuff, and then I'm trying to get fresh stuff for Sunday night, and I'm getting it queued up and loaded up to my stuff. So I understand.
Right. And then that's the other thing, it's like also dealing with that. The thing of, because I always like to make sure I support other people's channels. So I also try to make sure I take time out to watch other people's stuff. Like I haven't even still gotten a chance to see it's been on my list. I've been trying to do it all week, Jazz, to go back and watch Shayla. So that's what I'm going to do when I get off here. I'm going to go back and watch Shayla's interview that you did. And then I'm going to hop on to Evolution of Bill and watch his video that he did. I don't think Savon had a video or anything in queue of recently. Not that I know of. Maybe she did. I have to go back and look.
All the thing that she had recently that was hers was just the Savon experience. She's been on mine. She's been on Chi Chi's. She's been on mine again. And then, if she showed up tonight here, but then tomorrow, like I told her, child, you got to make your money. So I ain't mad at her. She show up, it's just like on Sunday. I'm not holding her to it because I done burnt her my 2 times that I normally get her on, Tuesday and Thursday. So if she need to take Sunday off, I do understand. That's why I'm glad I have like different people that are, not necessarily filling in, but we have a good little rotation of a cast for different people that come in and give us different opinions. Like I'm so excited working now with Veil. I'm excited working with Go Gadget, and I always have my booze, my two kids, with my Leander and with my Xylan. They're always here. And I look forward to, once again, touching bases with D Star again. So, I'm just glad. And then, Baby gonna come and drop us a little knowledge and everything, pretty soon. So I'm excited of meeting new people. Right. I really am. But I ain't even gonna sit up here and I am burnt. I'm exhausted. And then I'm trying to learn 2 new programs to do some more different editing to get my show where I want it to be at. So yeah.
And Bambi, you are right about YouTube. Is definitely a lot of YouTubers on here, which is the reason why I also wanted to get something off my chest while I am on here, though. To sit here and say that, look, let me tell you, just like the other day when my video overlapped with Jasmine, but I still came on Jasmine's platform to support. When it comes to this, y'all have to keep in mind, like, as time goes on and we get to doing our own thing more, of course, we're not going to always be to where we're separate from one another, to where our stuff maybe don't overlap, especially when you're doing live stuff, to where you're doing live interviews. So I say all of that to say is that when it comes to the support and stuff, I always say that as long as you are supporting in some form or fashion, that's all that matters. Like, I used to tell you, I used to feel guilty if I wasn't at the beginning of somebody's live, like when I first started this stuff out. But I had to come to realize, like, look, when it comes to you trying to focus on your own brand and focus on your own content, it's like I said, sometimes life gets in the way. Sometimes, your own projects gets in the way. You have to make and fit the time in where you can accordingly. Or just like I said, if you can't get on live, like I said, it's no tea, no shade. You find time to see and go back and watch. Like, I'm gonna go back and watch Shayla's that Jasmine did once I get off here. Like, you have to find time to support in some kind of way. So just know, y'all, that it's no we all are in competition with each other. It's more of us supporting one another and just making sure that we all are as far as working on each other, on one another's platform, as far as working on our own individual brands, learning how to build our own individual brands, as far as separately, like focusing on the projects and stuff, because at some point you gotta find time to invest in yourself. That's the no-brainer. So I just wanted to throw that out there because I used to get comments and feedback about that I as far as do this X, Y, and Z, or go back and like no, like I always try to let people know, look, when it comes to the support, I'm always gonna show support in any way that I can. But as far as me taking somebody's shine away or somebody taking my shine away, it's not about that. Because when it comes to as far as just my YouTube family, I'm always in close knit with them. So I want them to always know, look, I'm here for y'all. I'm down like 4 flat. If there's anything that's needed, I'm here. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Well, since you brought that up, that was really good. And I don't know if for a lot of people that's been following us, that's something that I think all 3 of us had talked about. But then again, you may not have been on the live that day. Savon was saying, and I was agreeing with her. As our channels taken not only grow and mature, but it's just like in high school. We all started out like when you get to that point that you graduate from high school, like you start doing your thing. Then of course we may not always be in each other's lives or whatever. That's to be expected, because if you don't take the time to nurture your own stuff will die. It's just like a plant. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's why if I can't hop on something, if I don't watch it right then and there, like with when, say for instance, when Miss Sophia goes live, or if I'm live and Madison may go live or whatever, if I can't hop out right then and there, I'll go back and I'll watch it, because I'm still giving my view. I'm still my like button, which, a lot of people don't understand. The like buttons play a big thing. I'm appreciative of the money.
Right.
Which I don't get that much of, but I do get enough to take care of my StreamYard accounts and stuff like that. And I never go through and really like, hawk and ask for money, because that's not my style. If you feel like that is something that you want to do, you do it. And I'm appreciative of it, but on the same token, it's just like with any career, it's up to you how far you go on how you further yourself with your career. So this can be a career move for people. So you just have to do what you have to do. No, Bambi Shayla does not have a channel.
Yeah, she doesn't have a channel. That's the other thing. So I really think, because I have a friend that I did a project with, the one I was telling you about, Jazz, with the mental thing. And even though she appreciated the as far as the love and support, but some people don't just they just like being the behind the scenes support, do their own thing. Like, I definitely understand and I respect it, enough to, as far as respect people when it comes to, not everybody wants to be on camera as far as have their own thing where they're behind the lens, because it is a lot. I mean, when it comes to that, there's a lot of things that, it requires. So I always say that, I never tell anybody, like, look, if it's not for you, if it's something that you don't, as far as if you want to, as far as be a spectator and support that way, I'm all for it, because I definitely was that way before I actually, as far as decided to do this. And I do have days, I'm not gonna lie, I have days to where I don't want to be on camera, just because of the fact that, you don't want to bring when you have certain energy, you don't want to bring it, because, people are going to be they're going to be able to tell when something's off. And so I have days to where, sometimes I just like, what, I just want to chill out, and just, be a spectator and just do my thing. And that's how sometimes I am with other people's lives. If I know that I'm not feeling well, if I know that there's something going on, I'm like, okay, let me just be in the comments, let me just be a spectator. And, that way I can kind of multitask and focus on, as far as regrouping.
And that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand that we are human too, and you done did a 5-day marathon. Well, actually, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today's Friday. Actually, this is day 6 for you, because you started on Sunday with me. Even though you wasn't in there the whole time, but you was still in there, and y'all done did late night at the late night at the late night. I'm surprised that you even up. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie, because
after was like, you okay?
What I was doing, baby, I laid across the bed last night and it was a wrap, and I woke up this morning, I was like, damn, I do gotta go to work. So like I said, I mean, it's raining, and it's that type of raining to you want to go to sleep with. So, but I gave you my word when I first started doing this. I said I was going to support as much as I can. So come hell or high water, when you go to work and not feel good. So this is another form of work. So hey, I'm here.
Do you work tomorrow, Jazz?
Of course. Them fools ain't gave me no time off.
You work, you work every day up until when your next off day?
My off day, actually, we gotta have a half tomorrow, so it's not going to be as bad. And then I'm off Sunday and Monday, so it gives me time enough to get prepared for your stuff on Tuesday. And I've decided that I'm going to keep doing the Divine Zones on Thursday. So, but I'm not going to keep them necessarily a freaky Thursday night talk show type deal. I decided that's just going to be more or less like on I'm going to do those, but I felt so good last night, and so many people still are commenting and sending me text messages and emails, and not only on here but on Instagram. There was like, they was really appreciative of the information that was given. So I may take and rebrand it a little bit differently from just, grown and sexy talking like, we do here. But then again, I could just leave it how it is, because all of my shows, I try to make sure I inform us with information some type of way. So, I may just leave it as that. But, if we get down to the nitty gritty talking about some, Oochie coochie la la la. We're gonna get down to it, And I'm just excited this month. I'm actually gonna be, I get my power system, I get my gaming system this month. And I'm just really excited about that because then I found a pro camera and it's like dirt cheap. It's at my job. So,
Yeah. That's my thing. I'm just happy to see people really like going hard for like, for their own brand and doing their own thing. Like it makes me happy to see people actually like striving to like, perfect their craft and just do their own thing and make it what it is. Like, I always say that, you're your own boss. You control the narrative, you control how things flow. And that's the only reason why, I remain as dedicated all week because I really wanted to allow myself to see how this would feel keeping it as an all day job. Like I really wanted to like as far as like make it seem like okay, since I'm off work, this would be a perfect time to trial and error. So what I've come to realize is that because I know I did get the whole feedback that some of my fans wanted me to do an impromptu late show, which was not even on the agenda. It just happened because I couldn't sleep. So then because I actually brought it on and people saw how we were the other night when we had 10 people on, people started liking it. So they was like, I like it when you do the late show because they was wondering why you go live a lot, but I don't go live. And I was like, well, the reason why I don't go live a lot is because I just don't, I already told you how I feel about when it comes to being on live versus pre-recorded. So, but being that people, like I said, people gave me feedback. They was like, they missed seeing me through the weekdays as far as, on live. And, what I've come to learn is that over time, people take an interest into wanting to, um, it's not even necessarily something that you could be doing intentionally. It's just like people like to see a glimpse into your life and know what's going on with you. It's like they build that bond. So it's like, when you're on live and you got something to say, or, just if you want to talk about how your day was, like it's just all about they want to feel like that's their friend in their head, like, hey girl, what's up? Kind of like that. So
I completely understand. I completely understand that because what made me fall in love with Madison as not only as a brand but as a person, like she would take and pull out her camera or she would take and pull out her cell phone and she would go live and she would just cut up and have a good time with us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And right now, the reason why I have limited myself to only certain days of the week or whatever, I am, technically I'm with my mom now until my place is done, getting everything together or whatever with it. And then after that, I'm probably going to be live a lot more.
Right.
And I would just say to you, like I said to you off camera, I'm going to say it to you in front of the camera. I feel like, once you feel your niche, if you feel your niche is pre-recorded, do your, 20, 30 minute pre-record stuff and then put it out there. But then you always can premiere it. So you'll still be in the lives with them when it happens. It's just not upload, So you can still interact and you can talk to them. And then maybe if you do the pre-record, then maybe you turn around and do, after the premiere, do you a 20-minute or 30-minute, live chat with them. And then you done did your live, you done did your pre-recorded, and you're not on there for ever and ever in a day. But it's just like with any new job, because you've taken and you put yourself into it. I feel like once you work out the kinks within yourself and get your body conditioned for it, but the impromptus are good.
Right.
On the same token, most people do like to have, it's just like, I don't know what day of the week it is, but it used to be back in the day on every Thursday was always, what was the next TV show? Oh, it was on Thursdays. Scandal. Scandal was always on Thursday. So I would plan my day off or getting home early was always on Thursday because Thursday kicked off my my rest of my week. Because then Thursday and then Friday was How to Get Away with Murder, and then Saturday was something else. But at any rate, a lot of people do plan around it, and people fail to realize YouTube, not only YouTube, but a lot of other platforms that are coming up now. This is the new way people get not only news information, but this is their form of TV shows now. Yeah. Because you think about it, you subscribe to it, then a lot of people playing, like I said, they plan their days around it, so they know this day such and such is doing this day this one's doing that, and that day, and then Mister's going live, and this is something different, so you hop into it or whatever. So I just feel like it's enough room for everyone, but everyone just has to be respectful of everybody's craft. That's why, I can't critique you if I don't want you to critique me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Are you doing anything do you have, is your mom like cooking, or like, do you have any like family members that are cooking for the 4th?
Child. So.
Well, I asked because
my mama done went and got 3 or 4 whole chickens, which would be cut up. My mom's got at least 4 slabs of regular ribs, 2 slabs of beef ribs. I think she's doing grilled burgers, hot dogs, potato salad, baked beans.
And you have to be cooking all this by herself?
It's her, and then whatever she doesn't finish up, I do. Okay. So it's gonna be a combo.
Y'all gonna be all late night in the kitchen like black folks used to be back in the day.
See, the secret is you throw some of the stuff into the oven. Mm-hmm. Like the baked beans, the potato salad can be pre-done. Like the potatoes are already done with those. So we just gotta finish throwing them together or whatever for tomorrow. So ribs and stuff, as long as they slow roasting with them, and good to go with that. But at any rate, we're taking and doing the precautionary stuff on that or whatever. Then my sister and nieces and nephews or whatever probably be up tomorrow. So it's gonna be a whole lot. I mean, I'm ready for it, but it's gonna be a whole lot.
I went and bought True Red. True to the. I don't know if it shows. Hold on. It says true to the red, white, and blue, the American flag. True to the red.
But I thought everybody was taking and protesting it and wearing all black.
I was about to say, I didn't know when the blackout was. So, like,
the blackout supposed to be on Monday.
Okay, it's on Monday.
The blackout supposed to be on Monday, but then they're saying that they're supposed to be doing. But, child, I ain't got time for all that.
Well, this is the shirt that I bought nonetheless, honey. So I hope it don't sit here. I hope they don't get taken the wrong way, because it's only homage to the American flag, and it's the only shirt I was able to find at last minute without having to go to like other stores, because I didn't really have time to, because I wanted to wear something patriotic, for tomorrow or whatever, just to keep in with tradition. I actually had plans of going to see my father tomorrow. So speaking of pre-recorded shows, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I was thinking of doing a vlog, but then I was like, let me not, because I don't know how they could go. And then also I found out that, because I knew I had heard my aunt talking about that she was going to have plans to do a 4th of July cook, my mom's sister, but I did confirm tonight when I got home that they're going to do a 4th of July cookout. And it's going to be on, who is this? They're going to do a 4th of July cookout, and it's going to be on tomorrow at noon. So I'll be at my aunt's house at noon for the 4th of July cookout tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to some good food nonetheless. Hey, Bill.
You got 100 subscribers?
That's I'm over 100. It's like 150 something.
Oh,
but that's a thumbnail. That's a thumbnail from.
I ain't there yet. Thank y'all, but I ain't there yet.
But no, you look. Trust me, you gonna get them. I'm telling you. See what networking do to you when you network together. See how all them collabs we seeing. I'm telling you, them collabs are powerful. Them some powerful cards to sit here and hold when you're trying to actually, branch out and work with other people and stuff. And like I said, you eventually get there. That's why, we talked about what we talked about, Jasmine, off camera. what I was telling you about, as far as when you finally get, as far as, your stuff and everything in order on how you want to do it, when it comes to doing other things that would help you branch out, then, just hit them with the 1-2, catch them off guard and be like, oh, all right then, go Jazz. Just like I said, catch them off guard,
That's the
do the
thing.
thing.
I haven't worried about the numbers. I've been worried more so on making sure that my content looked good, because people can worry about getting the numbers and still have crappy content. So I'm not one of them ones. I would rather have my content together and everybody remember how my shows are versus, having, 8, 9 damn people, and then everybody's wondering, well, why am I subscribed there? Because there's no good content. So I'm not worried about that. And in the words of Savon, it's going to organically grow for me. So I'm not worried about that. It's going to come when it's meant to come. Yeah, but I'm appreciative of the people that I have with me right now, because the people that I have with me right now are ride or die.
Right. Day ones.
Day ones. And those who you want, the day ones. Because the day ones going to be there when nobody else be faithful. When everybody else, when something bad go wrong, they be like, oh, I'm going to unsubscribe. Well, you don't go, that's fine then, girl. Go ahead and unsubscribe. If that's what you feel you got to do, be my guest. I will not be hurt.
I felt like that I done got my cherry buzz because somebody done left me old pornographic comment, and I had to go on and erase it right quick. Luckily YouTube has
what kind of subscribers you got over there?
Baby,
right.
I got a little bit of everybody. I got a little bit of everybody.
Right.
Leander. Oh, thank you, Leander. Bill, you got is that a YouTube shirt? Is that a YouTube shirt you got on?
Sure is.
Where
it's
you
all
get
about
it
promotion,
from?
baby. All about promotion. I'm gonna have to send you the link because I can't even honestly read. Oh, it was Amazon. I just went on Amazon.
You know what? I'm thinking about, because I wanna have a Mr. 6'8" shirt with my YouTube channel on the front. But I'm quite sure I'll probably have to get that customized. I do know a lady that do customized shirts and stuff. I'm quite sure she don't do YouTube.
Or
I could definitely.
There's plenty of websites.
I was just gonna say, or you can do it cheap, so you don't have to handle any of it. All you got to do is order your first couple yourself for you, so you can promote yourself, and then you send them to the merchandising, and then when they order and using your promo for your merchandise, you're making your money.
Because on YouTube it's what
there's more
or something.
Think smart, not hard.
That's right, Teespring. That's
but I think there's some kind of requirements, like you got to be at a certain level. I think I could be totally wrong, but I started browsing and I felt like whatever I was looking at, I couldn't do it yet, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna come back to this, but I can't remember what it was.
You said what now? You can't advertise yourself?
No, meaning
no.
Using
he was mentioning about the Teespring shirt.
Yeah. I think there's something to it. Like, how we have all these thresholds with YouTube. I think it could fall in that category too.
So basically he was saying, how like you see on some people's channels, like bigger channels or whatever, that have the Teesprings shirts underneath, you can with different quotes and sayings that they use in their channels a lot. And then they have like you can buy the merchandise. And so Teesprings, I guess, is like in partnership with YouTube. But what he was saying is that they might have like a limit, like maybe you have to have so many subscribers before you can actually partner with them to start selling, like coffee mugs, T-shirts, stuff that pertains to your brand. Like yours would be Jasmine Divine, or if you have some kind of saying, then you would just put it underneath your.
I feel you on that, but on the same token, you can take and turn around and you can do your own self promotion, like I was saying, and you don't necessarily have to partner with someone that's already partnered with YouTube. If you feel like that you can find a better deal somewhere else, and they're gonna sponsor you, I mean,
you know what? I'm glad you mentioned it. I'm gonna look into that because I definitely am interested in that. Like I want to, because I'm trying to I want to make everything, kind of synchronized and everything.
That's just like Patreon. Patreon is a entity or a part of YouTube, but it's not YouTube itself.
YouTube
and anyone can join and make a Patreon and become a Patreon creator or whatever like that, it's up to you how fast you want to take and do it, right. And then when you do it, the only thing I recommend, and I say to anyone that's doing it, make sure your YouTube stuff is tight first, because if your YouTube stuff is not tight and you're going to do a whole Patreon, it's got to make sense some kind of way.
Right. I understand. Thank you, Alex, for the support, for the tip. It's like what they call it back in the day, the drag stars call it the tips. Thank you for the tips. I appreciate the tips. I just saw it flash across my screen. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it, honey. I may have to show a titty or two now, but
Oh Lord Jesus.
Ain't that kind of show.
Show like, because I'm gonna have to step off of here now.
Show a titty or two. Look, but yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, Jazz, and that's something that because I also I'm still trying to think of. I like what Eugene proposed, because I want my tag, I want my car tag now to say Mr. 68, even though my mama, who's a real private person, she was like, you don't need to be getting your car tag personalized, because somebody gonna see and find your car and bust your windows out. I was like, look. They can try. I got insurance, but at the end of the day, I want my car tag to say Mr. 68 in some kind of way. So I'm trying to figure out how can I get it, because I know it can only be 7 letters. So I know Eugene said MISTA 6 F. Hold on, MISTA. That's 5, and then you can only have 2 more, I believe. I have to go look on the back of my car tag. You can only have 2 more, I believe.
A custom tag, you can have up to I think it's 10 characters.
Really?
I know in the state of Florida. I don't know in Georgia. I was gonna
say, does that make, because I don't think we could get 10 here. I have personalized plates on my cars, and it's if I was starting out where I'm at today, as far as the social media thing, I think I would.
You froze, baby.
Damn it, man! The devil is a lie. Get out, Satan! You gotta let him loose. You gotta let him loose.
But if you don't do the personalized tag, which will be a cheaper route, you can always take and get personalized door wraps or personalized magnets for your door.
Oh yeah.
That you can take them off. Use them while you have them, and then take them off, and leave them. Or use them as the what is that? The sun blocker for your front windshield. You can always take and do that.
Bill, are you still with us?
Can you hear me?
I think you're trying to.
You can hear me?
We can hear you now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just keep this up, and I'm gonna go down near the router. And even my cell signal is horrible here.
Baby, look, for some reason. That's because you on all them damn levels, them flights and stuff, shit. And you're damn high, son. I'm gonna need you to come down a couple of flights. Come down to the lower level. The lower to the ground level. To the ground level. I said, when you told me yesterday, you going down. How many flights, bitch? What kind of house you got?
The struggle's real. But yeah, I was just saying about the personalized plates. I do have them, and I've had them for years. And what it does is it makes it so easy for people to identify you. And so I've had many occasions where people are like, oh, I saw your car here. I saw you with over there. And it just, because you have the personalized plates, they know it's you without a doubt.
Right.
So that's just something to be mindful of. If you're putting, what's becoming your branded name on your plates, you're also now putting, the spotlight on. Anytime you're driving around Georgia, as you start to grow, everybody gonna know that's you, and that might not be a good thing.
Right, exactly.
Or even if you're not in your car could become a target from that person who's like, I hate him, I unsubscribed.
Right, exactly.
So you gotta be mindful of that too.
Something else that you can take and do too, and this is gonna go old school, and you may not want to hear it, you may want to hear it. You can actually go to an airbrush artist and get you some customized shirts, and get you 2 or 3 of them, and then once you start wearing them so much inside YouTube, whatever, and you can actually take and not only get whatever your logo is going to be. If just Mr. 6'8" is going to be your logo, you know what I'm saying, you can do that promotion that way, and then you could take that design because it has been free-handed and it's designed for you, and take that and upload it onto print a t-shirt or whatever it is called, and that can be, a way that you do your merchandising.
Right. Okay, I like that.
So there's always different ways to get around it, because if you're doing it to really sport who you are, and you have to be creative, because there's so many people that do stereotypical stuff. That's why I don't tend to people's stuff, but I don't watch and listen to other people's stuff, if that makes any sense.
Right. I understand. What I was gonna say, Jazz, is that hey, Jessica Norton, how you been at? I was gonna say, have you ever considered doing a logo for your brand, like as far as the Jasmine Divine, like figuring out a logo for it, or are you just going to keep it as Jasmine
Divine? A lot of people don't know. I'm not going to mention that, but yes, I have a couple things I'm working. I do actually have my brand actually going through the final process of becoming legalized. So I'm actually going through the branding office stuff, and it should be legal by the end of next week, hopefully.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. And that's what, I mean, not, and like I said, I don't want you to tell everything. I want to put you on the spot, because may have people seeing me. But, I like to get intel and stuff when it comes to, as far as like expanding your brand and like making your brand a legit brand, because I've definitely as far as been like thinking in my head on working on, because Mr. 6'8", I definitely like the way I spell it and everything, but sometimes I wish it was a little shorter. So I'm definitely like brainstorming in my head, like with an actual logo, or whatnot. So I got that.
That's the thing, though. If I feel like when you're creating something and you're getting that creative thing, that process getting done or whatever like that, everybody's creative process is different. So with me, like I get inspiration. I may be looking at stuff in a comment, or we may be having a general conversation and something pop in my mind. So, a lot of times y'all see me and I'm doing this number right here. It's because I'm working on something right then and there, because something popped in my head. It's not, I'm not engaged in what's going on. It's just that's the way that my mind works. So, I sit and I get things together that way or whatever like that. But it really is, it really is up to you, because you can get as creative, you can get as, you can take it to the creative side of it. You keep it dull and boring. I'm not saying that you're dull and boring, but I'm just saying there's so many people have a certain vision on the way that they see their brand. And it's all about you taking and keeping stuff a certain way. So it's up to you. Even if you went through and you did an abstract version of Mr. 6'8", and that was like, okay, this is going to be my official logo. Just keep in mind, whenever you do your logo, don't do any colors onto it. I'll give you that. You turn around and you do your logo in black and white, because then when it's done in black and white, all they're giving is the vision of what it is. Then after you get it legalized and it's yours, then you turn around. Okay, maybe this week you want it red and gold. Maybe next week you want it purple or whatever. It's still the same thing, but you're not having to go through, because every time you change the color, if it's colorized, every time you take and change it, you have to go through the process of doing it all over again, because it's not considered to be an actual registered trademark.
I like that. I have girl, you so smart. You just smart, girl. Let me find out, girl. Let me find out. I got all the in the room.
I was gonna say I actually accepted the final version of my logo. I think that was earlier this week.
Yeah.
So I used it in my most recent video that I uploaded. I finally started using it. And one of the things that I learned in having logos created, so my process is a little bit different. What I like to do is I'm creative, but I like to have input from other creators to take like whatever my brainstorm is and then bring some new insight to it. So what I typically do with the graphic designers I use is I'll draft up and I'll give them concepts and ideas like, oh, I kind of like the feel of this one. I like the color of this one. I like the lines in this one. And then sometimes I'm just drawing up, like scratching out, just a little pencil draft of what I kind of had in mind. And then I allow them creative control to say, hey, like if you see something different, just, add to it. And so that's basically how I ended up coming up with the logo I have. I actually didn't care much for his original, the revisions that he sent me originally, but it sparked a new idea in my head. So then I sent back some more information, and then what we came up with, I actually really enjoy. So that's a way to do it as well. And then just being mindful of no more than 2 colors if you do go with a color, because when you're getting promotional materials made, the more colors you have, anything over 2 colors, then like makes your pricing jump.
Oh, interesting. All right then.
Well, see, that's somewhere where I'm at, and I'm going to talk to the kids later on because I need to get input. But then, I like to brainstorm with people too. I really want to find. I could really talk to my cousins to do it, but I just really don't want to be bothered. I really want to find my own personalized intro, and I want to find personalized. I want to get something that pushes me apart from everybody else. I like the way my stuff looks, don't get me wrong, but I want to have my own standout. This is just my piece. And I could be creative enough, but I don't have enough time to sit down and try to piece a song together and stuff like that. I working a full-time job and about to work 2 jobs plus YouTube. That's more than enough on my plate. And then, I'm the production manager. I'm the showrunner.
The
creator, the talent. I got a lot going on, and I don't have time all the time to do that. And people, I used to sit and look at various people's things, and I'm like, that seems so easy, and from the audience point, it's so much easier to take and be looking at it. But then when you thinking about the prep work, and then if the camera's not working right, or if the sound's not working right, or the internet's running slow, or in my case, because I'm on my surface tends to act up sometimes, and I'm like, oh my god. So my shows, like, the audience may not see it, but I see like the backlag on my side over here, and I'm like, oh my god, everybody's probably like, why is this child's food stuff not acting up? And then, when my mom was having a lot of the work and stuff done, like you was hearing a lot of the background, and I was like, oh god. So it's a lot to take in. So I mean, I'm appreciative of what I know, and then started with doing this 2 months ago. So I've learned this much in 2 months. So I can only know with a year from now exactly where I'm going to be at,
Oh, and Jasmine, I know it's probably like, cause it's so funny, y'all. Let me tell y'all,
Yes.
I don't get this excited about stuff at work, but I came across something the other night. So you remember how I used to tell y'all I couldn't hear y'all at times or whatever, and I had to go out and come back in. So apparently, StreamYard fixed that issue by, and you might have seen it, but they actually give an option. If you click on everybody's individual stream, like if I'm on my phone, like because you have to go through Safari when you go to StreamYard from an iPhone, it gives you the option to say you cannot hear their audio. If for whatever reason their audio fails at any time, you can click on the stream, and you can go down and click on I cannot hear audio, and then it says that StreamYard just recently issued a fix for iPhone users who had trouble hearing through Safari. And when you click on fix the audio, it fixes everything right then and there, so you don't have to go out and come back in again. And I'm like, yes, StreamYard, y'all better be on it. Do the damn
and
thing.
We already had the Android.
Right. Look, I'm just like,
iPhone is always behind.
Well, here's my thing, like, because I kept telling y'all was like, it was my phone. I was like, no, I think it's iPhone users, period. Because it's like every time I would turn around, I would come in here, and then it was like I could hear Belle, but then I won't be able to hear Jazz, or then I won't be able to hear Savon. So then I would have to go back out and come back in. So it was just like, it was frustrating, but I'm just glad to know that StreamYard is like, that's one thing I will say about them is that they are, they do listen to as far as requests or improvements, because just the fact that we can have 10 people on here now, which I think is awesome, even though, excuse me, I probably would never get to 10 people again, because it is, I mean, just for me, I told you my attention span, so I be feeling overwhelmed at times. So I wouldn't have 10 people, but it's good to know I have that option to have up to 10 people, if you know what I mean.
I'll be glad whenever they get whenever they're able to let you use OBS Studios with it too. That's what I'm gonna be happy when, because OBS Studio, like I could take and set up my whole show in OBS Studios, which I could do it here, but OBS Studios is just a tad bit cleaner than how StreamYard is. And then OBS Studios, you can run however long videos that you want, so you're not limited to 5 minutes and or 300 megabytes of video. So you can run true 480 4K, or what's going on? Who is this?
Right.
So I was going for you to finish your statement, and I was going to explain to you who this was here.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. Go ahead.
So this person, and this just goes to show that, like, I'm telling my age now, but this person, his name is Trey Melvin. Some of you in the comments may know who he is, but Trey Melvin was a YouTube content creator way back, like, oh my God, probably I want to say for a good going on 10 years. So I want to say maybe like 2000, going on 10 years, maybe like 2003, 2004. Trey Melvin is the guy on the right. His best
he
friend.
Looks like familiar. I just can't remember.
He does.
Like, I don't remember.
He wears a wig normally. He has like this character, and I forgot the name, but normally he has like a blonde wig. Yeah.
Yes. Now I remember. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And he's a content creator. And I forgot. I want to say that his channel, it's called Trey Melvin, but as of recently, his channel, he made the announcement that he's no longer partnershiping with YouTube anymore, as far as keeping his channel on YouTube, because during the whole Black Lives Matter situation that happened, he spoke out about some things, and he said that YouTube censored a lot of his stuff that he spoke out on. So because of that, he took it upon himself, because Trey Melvin has, like, I wanted to go to his YouTube while I was on here to make sure. Yeah, he has like 3.2 million subscribers. Is his number of subscribers, 3.2 million. So he made the decision to branch off, and now he has his own website to where he's trying to build his brand, as far as basically as a pro-Black YouTube content creator, because of the fact that he was upset about the whole situation with YouTube censoring some of his stuff. And then shortly after he made that announcement, his friend on the left, her name is Catherine, but it's Kathy, I believe it is, but it actually starts with a K, but it's like Cafeteria. I saw it on IG, was killed. They both was in a fatal car accident, where his best friend on the left, the really, gorgeous girl right here, was killed due to a car accident involving a drunk driver, I believe it was, and he actually survived the accident. So, but I just wanted to highlight him and send my condolences, to his, as far as the loss of his best friend in that car accident. But yeah, he made the decision that he was no longer going to be up, even though he has all of these subscribers and stuff, and I'm quite sure he has tons of partnerships, with different companies that he is no longer going to be with it.
Not to sound insensitive, but is the YouTube now Illuminati? Like, were they after him for trying to leave?
So look, let me tell you. So here's how I feel on it. This is just how I feel on it. This is just how I feel on it. We all know that YouTube.
Jasmine, come back.
Don't you do that. We all know that YouTube has a tendency to. Oh, he's a Scorpio. D-Star thinks he's a Scorpio like us. I remember that about him, D-Star. But he has a tendency. Gosh, you made me forget I was gonna damn say. But no, what I was gonna say is that YouTube has a tendency to actually censor, certain things. Like, the reason why I don't mention the word Covenisha on my channel as far as the real word behind that. Like, I don't mention certain things because they have a tendency to censor certain things, and I think the reason why they do it is because of the fact that they try to, as far as respect a lot of different people that they know they have big, probably, I'm quite sure, like different, connections to, because you got to think about it. Without the actual content creators, I feel like YouTube would be nothing, because if you think about it, you got, people that are like, they're in the doggone hundreds of millions when it comes to bringing in all of these promotion deals through their channels and stuff. So, I think it's them just trying to, I guess you could say, be politically even, maybe, is what I just gathered from it, across, as far as all across the board, rather than, as far as, and like I said, this is just me speculating. Now, with him, I don't know exactly what they censored. He said that he did a video, and some of the stuff he said in the video, I think he said that they actually, if I recall correctly, they either did not show the video or took the live down, is what I think it was.
So, and I'm not trying to get your live taken down, but it does open up a conversation in my mind, or a topic, even though Jasmine's had now. But what I'm noticing is,
on the foot, Black.
It's like, I ain't even got to 100 subscribers. Y'all about to get us shut down.
Right.
But what I'm noticing, because I study YouTube like it's fucking college. What I'm noticing, and one thing I'm mindful of and like trying to grow, is that YouTube has a lot of control over us content creators. And the bigger you get, and especially once you can get to the point of doing this full time, the more vulnerable you are to the whims of YouTube. Everything from the amount of monetization that you get per view, the ad revenue that you get, but then also, I'm trying to think of his name, the one who does the lives, and he got into it with Tasha K. I was trying to look through my subscription list, and I'm forgetting his name down. But anyway, he had an incident where he got into it with Tasha K. And she basically, Armand Wiggins, and she basically had his lives disabled because
really,
whatever copyright infringement, whatever approach she took. Right. He makes most of his revenue off of his lives now. So she cut him, like she shut him down. And so he was, on there talking to his followers and saying like, they trying to get me, and now I got to switch to this other channel and all of these sort of things. So his revenue and income was affected immediately. So what I'm noticing, like the larger YouTubers and celebrities are starting to do, is basically use YouTube as a springboard to do just what you're saying Trey Melvin is doing, which is you get your followers, because this is the easiest place to get them from, and build your influence. Once you build that, then you take it to a different platform, even if you still utilize YouTube, but you do not put all your eggs in this basket, because YouTube can change, their standards at any point, and regulations or anything, or they can shut your channel down because somebody reported you in some stupid way, all of that.
And I mean, it's already, the proof is in the pudding, because, but right before I came on and started really getting into YouTube, last year they did this whole revamping thing to where you had to start listing whether your stuff was meant for kids or not for kids, because it's like, it also affects your monetization. And a lot of people that was doing YouTube videos was upset, because now that you had these, standards and limits put on stuff, like it was a bunch of YouTube creators affected by it, because of their already uploaded videos that may not, I guess you would say, have been safe for kids to watch because of, language and stuff like that. So that's why when I first started, Spiller Boy had already told me, he was like, look, make sure you just put all your shit as not for kids. That way you won't get nothing as far as no, backlash or nothing like that behind it, or anything, like as far as when it comes to penalized, like just making sure you put everything is not for kids, and just leave it at that. Like you can keep the other option where I think it says restrict your viewers to only over 18. Like that one I don't touch. The only one I touch is that I just basically put that not for kids, because I do know that, you know, we use a lot of language in
and
here,
it closes, it shuts down your comments.
Hush, I don't know what you're talking about. Look, I'm just keeping it 1,000. Like, people have to know these things when it comes. Like, YouTube is a very tricky thing. If you don't do certain things right, you would end up having your stuff canceled out and not knowing why the hell you had it canceled out, all because of over something real simple. So that's why I don't. And I was gonna say,
and even today, I've been having a lot of people hit me up about this sub for sub stuff. I have them hit me up on Instagram and now YouTube. And what people don't realize, if you don't study up on YouTube, is that when you do hit your benchmark of the 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, YouTube actually studies your channel to see how you got those followers. And they can disqualify you if they see that you've been running up and through YouTube doing all these sub channels and all these comments. And so I'm like, I'm not playing that game. I'm gonna build organically, even if it takes longer. Build organically. I ain't about to work this hard and then think I'm about to start getting this, $100 a month from ad revenue. And then they're like, you got to start all over.
Right, exactly. And that's the thing, you know, if you like being on other people's channels, making, like, I was reading somewhere, like, they somebody, because if you all, I don't know if you all know, but, well, I'm quite sure you all know, but people out there who are watching, people actually create videos just to educate, you know, the masses on YouTube on what and what not to do when it comes to YouTube things. Like, all of this information is out there on YouTube itself. So it's not like it's any of the information is like taboo to talk about. That people actually talk about it. Like, even with B Love's Life, I know I watched her video a lot. She had a whole video where she talked about how she grew her channel and how she started out. Now, she did mention that she did do the sub for sub thing, even though I feel like some of that may not be true. Like, I do feel like that B Love's Life, the one that be eating all of the crab legs and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But, you know, I feel like that.
Did she do it on YouTube or did she do it on Instagram though?
See, I think she did it on Facebook. Like, Facebook, she mentioned that Facebook has pages that would do sub for sub, and then you can go, you can do it.
You can do that, but you can't. You shouldn't do it in YouTube because they can track that. But yeah, people do it outside in other platforms. But it's I mean, different stuff for different folks.
Yeah, but you know, I'm just, you know, like I said, my main thing is that if you have a YouTube channel, my advice I would give you, if you're looking to start one, just make sure you do your research first, because there's a lot that can get your channel shut down. If you ain't smart about it, you can get your channel shut down quick. That's why I be getting scared when I be up here playing this damn music at the beginning. I'm like, child, one day it's just gonna be the right song for me to sit and play, honey. That shit is just gonna go. This shit is copyrighted.
Yeah, I got copyrighted off one of my videos already. I was like, I got to change my approach.
But it's not actually a strike. It's actually just a copyright claim.
Yeah, I'm not trying to give away none of my money.
Right.
Then all you have to do, Bill, though,
is go back and
edit that part out.
Bambi, that's not Veil eating. It's my whole video, Jazz. I did a reaction video to Be Love. And they got me together right away. It's like, that's B Love's money. Like, damn.
And hold on. Somebody said the StreamYard link is not working. Okay, hold on a second, y'all.
That was go-go.
Back out again. Jessica.
Bambi, I'm not eating. I think that's Jasmine eating.
I don't know who eating. I know it ain't me. Y'all see me on camera.
Right. Jasmine is the only one's not on camera, and I know I ain't eating.
But
what you eating?
She probably eating them nuts. She eating them nuts.
Y'all should have already known. I'm new to all this, and I know Jazz be crumpling up them bags of nuts in the background, hiding like you're not eating them nuts. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, that's the chocolate.
But Jessica, look, I got your kit. I can get you a Kit Kat. You want a Kit Kat? I'll get you a Kit Kat. I'm waiting for Kit Kat to cut me a check, because I'm sure gonna promote the hell out of that damn video again.
Oh, I see in the comments, I don't know if y'all even want to do this, but they talking about Star Milan. Y'all familiar with him?
I've heard of him, but I've heard of him, but I can't. You have to bring me up to speed on who he is. Hold on, so you can bring Go in. Hey, Go. Well, damn, that was quick. Hold on. Hey, Leander.
Hey.
Love. Leander, I almost get you confused because I know your profile picture. It be catching me off guard.
Hey, Leander.
What about my hey?
Who got feedback? Hold on, who got feedback? Somebody playing the video.
I'm gonna mute just in case.
What about my hey? It's not me.
Somebody playing from a second device.
Okay, I think that might have been me. My bad. Sorry.
Oh, no, you good. I just want to make sure we can hear you good. What's going on?
Right together.
Vale, you said that Star Milan?
Yeah, I don't know if anyone. I'm seeing in the comments that they mentioned that Star Milan, and there was just like a lot of drama. I used to watch him religiously years ago.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Can you hear us, Lee? Can you hear us, Lee? Yeah, you may have to go back out and come back in. I was gonna tell him.
I think Lee might have been the one saying that he watched Star Milan.
I'm trying to look it up to see who it is.
But yeah, he was a social media influencer on YouTube, and he had a decent following. I think he had maybe a couple hundred subscribers. I think 100,000 rather. But he did makeup and he did a little bit of vlogging, etc. But he started selling skin bleaching cream, and it ended up being like a scam. And I was reading all over the internet. It was people like, I haven't got my order, or what he sent them was just like some lotion from some kind of CVS or Walgreens. So yeah, it was huge, and yeah, it wasn't real at all. And plus many other people never got their packages at all. And so anyway, it just became a big thing. And then he was moving from place to place, and it was like rumors that he was getting evicted, and it was a whole thing. And then the next thing you know, he kind of went away. And I was like, well, maybe he got arrested, because I was hearing, people were coming after him legally, and the law was coming after him for other stuff. But I don't know. I just saw people comment, and I thought,
Bill, I know exactly what you're talking about. You just reminded me of that whole. Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm gonna find a picture and post it, y'all.
Who?
I'm gonna find a picture and post. I'm gonna find this picture and put it up.
I forgot all about. I think that was like some soap or something he was doing.
It was a bleaching cream. It was a bleaching cream. I do remember that, because he had not the best.
They want to my onesie.
What size is that?
It's the large. No, it's the extra large because of my tatas.
Okay, I need a two.
Tatas, but shit.
Well, what size?
I need a
because I order it.
I need a 2 or 3.
Friday or something. It says Friday or something like that.
That's cute.
It has a little button. So yeah, I got my little onesie on, child.
It's a onesie?
In the bed. Like I was talking about it too. So I'm in the bed. Show is. You see what time it is? It's 11 o'clock.
I'm trying to find this picture. Bill. Hold on a second.
Go. I'm mad at you.
Why?
Uh-oh.
Here you go. That's him, y'all.
Yep, that's him.
Yeah.
He actually did a video. He updated a video, I want to say maybe 2 to 3 months ago, just randomly out of the blue.
Yeah,
I don't know if I watched the whole thing.
He disappeared completely from the scene, at least from what I saw.
Yeah, and then he'll pop up and disappear for another year.
You know her?
Who said I know her?
I don't know her, but I know what y'all talking about now. Yeah, I remember Miss Thing.
Okay. Yeah.
What's his name?
I'll give her that.
What's his name?
Milan Star. Star Milan.
Star Milan, yeah.
Star Milan. So he does makeup for people?
I think he did do makeup for people. I don't know if he does it now.
Yeah, he used to do makeup and stuff.
I know he
does not now. Like
I've seen him before. I've seen him before for some reason.
He's popular.
He used to do makeup.
Yeah, he has a 9 to 5 now from that last video update he did a few months ago. That he was talking about how he had moved into being a supervisor wherever he worked at. So
Star Milan.
Yeah.
Star Milan.
Oh. Well, I ain't seen him for years. So
now I gotta figure out how to take this.
I think his associates or friends, they've been blowing up, but
he's doing. Yeah, he's doing. He's.
Oh Lord, these start breaking up again. Jesus.
Fix it, G. You might have to turn your camera off, D-Star.
Wait, baby, he used to do vids on his kitchen floor. I don't wait. That one.
Yeah, he used to take and set up the whole thing up in the floor on his kitchen because he never had furniture or anything. No shade, no tea. But if you go and look at his videos, he never had furniture.
Yeah.
He was always sitting on the floor.
You're so right.
Okay, now, Debbie, why you gonna be mad? Why you mad at me?
Girl, you just not catching that.
Yeah. No, because you never told me what you were mad at, so I had to go back. Y'all have to get y'all together because y'all be done went all the way around the moon and everywhere else before I could get it.
Look, I got a question to ask you. I got a question to ask you, Go.
Huh?
Go. I got a question to ask you. Are you always on 10 like this? Because I need your energy.
Yeah.
Yes, and the secret is I take naps.
Well, look, I
still don't have that.
Naps. What are those again?
I need to take more naps because you always on 10. Go be
believe it naps. A 30-year-old woman that still believes in naps.
Listen, I miss being 5 years old and having naps. Listen, I wish I could go back and tell myself to enjoy them days.
Oh, Bambi. No, you didn't. No, it's not like that, Bambi.
You said what?
But y'all know that I be on the team.
Well, you know.
Well, I didn't have to work today, so I kind of like laid around.
I didn't become a mother for no reason.
Okay, yeah.
All right, mother.
Yeah, because you're on vacation, right? Go. You're on vacation, right?
Well, I wouldn't call it vacation. I would call it a 3-day weekend, I guess.
I miss those too. I had to work vacation. Oh, child.
Vacation is I'm not here. I'm going somewhere else.
What are you doing? What are you doing tomorrow, Go?
Right, where the place gonna be at?
I'm going to one of my friend's house. She has a pool. I'm going over there.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, for the pool, you got you a bikini, a nice bikini set.
Yes, I have it. My bag is already packed, ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw my little bicycle in the back.
You have your mask?
I have several.
You have your mask? You have your mask?
I said I got the mask now. I got my mask. I have several.
Now, because in Chicago, they not even having masks. They just out in the park chilling like it's just a pandemic going on.
Look, let me tell you something. Trent wanted to go out tonight. I ain't gonna even lie. Trent wanted to go to Bulldogs, but I was like, hell no. You're gonna catch me slipping. You're gonna catch me slipping because I've been
going in a club.
Then I came back with Combination.
I'm scared to do I'm too scared now, y'all.
I'm too scared. I mean, they don't open back up. They don't open back up Bulldogs. Like all the clubs and bars don't open back up. And I'm just sitting here like, y'all really see, like they was really in the club jamming last week. And I know it's gonna be packed for the 4th. Now they don't open back up. So I'm like, look, let me just stay away. Keep my business, hop on my live like I do every Friday night and do my thing.
Because that's the same way Chicago. Like last Friday was our official big opening, but last weekend the popular kind of like I guess club scene you can say here is like
I am not a bone collector.
And
where are you at, Leander?
Huh?
Where are you at?
Chicago.
Ooh,
okay. So
Chicago, don't say no Chicago.
What is Chicago? No, I'm just
Bill, you know we get there all the time. You be like,
I'm like, I wasn't gonna let that slide.
Chicago got a lot of cute clubs though and stuff.
Not really.
I said,
well, maybe. I mean, we used to.
I
mean, back in the day, that was 2000.
I ain't going to Chicago without Chicago.
All we got is what Jeffrey Pub and Club Escape for the blacks on the side.
And I don't do those because those are drama filled.
I don't. Yeah, I ain't been there in decades. And then the north side, you got all the clubs that just tolerate us.
Yeah, so the one north I do like Scarlet. Scarlet is the one I do like, and then DS Tequila is usually my favorite one up there.
What's up, Jasmine?
I went to a club down here with some of my little gay friends, and it was cool.
No, she didn't say the little gay friends.
Come on, you be hanging with the Judys.
Yeah. What's up, Jasmine?
I ain't gonna lie. We had fun like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I like going.
So I was just gonna say to my Chicago people that.
What you was gonna say?
What happened?
Let me get this heifer together right quick.
Oh,
really good
Wait a minute. Stop camera. I had to stop the camera.
Baby, how you know how steam works?
So what I was trying to why he got jumped off? What I was trying to say is that I'm gonna need for my Chicago people to find me a good old man up there. I need him to be at least 6 foot 3 or above. Lord, he didn't change. I want me some ghetto trade off and up there. That's what I want. I don't want a man. I just want some ghetto trade. You said it what?
Mister.
They all stank.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, I have bleach.
You see how
I can see you.
You see how they be coming, but you see how they be coming for us, right? See, I was on the Samsung tablet. I was on the Samsung tablet the first time, but they be talking about, Samsung is all this. Why was my camera delaying on Samsung? But I'm on now. I'm on the iPhone now.
Because you have weak internet.
Come on, D.
Negative. I'm with AT&T, baby girl.
I'm with AT&T too.
That's
to be working.
And we've never had an issue.
Weak internet. Is your stuff out of date?
This is not Comcast. This is not Comcast.
This ain't Xfinity.
I have Xfinity.
This is not.
Because the way that bill is set up, it better work.
Right.
Oh, baby.
All I can say is probably the operator.
He says probably the operator.
Here she goes.
A mess, honey. Just a mess.
Go with the state.
Okay, so I need somebody to educate. Me on what is Steamworks because I keep trying
to bathhouse on the north side on Halstead.
On the north side.
Okay, you keep saying what?
Steamworks.
Ask it again.
It's a club. I guess that's a club. Is that a club?
It's a bathhouse.
Oh, bathhouse. Okay.
Do y'all know what bathhouse is?
Well, we call it. We have one down here in Atlanta. Yeah, we got one. I
feel like Atlanta has a few. I ain't never been, but I just feel like
and those bookstores.
They got a few.
And those bookstores.
That is true.
For the ones in the back,
I thought they only had bathhouses
in New York.
What was said, Jan?
Somebody Xfinity is working just fine, D-Star.
Well, we're going to correct that because a few days ago, the Infinity wasn't working.
Well, right.
But tell your baby don't cut. He already know. He doing too much down there.
Not too much. Don't have me gather you. Not too much.
I don't know. All I know is I got Apple products, so I don't have these problems.
She said, Jessica said, bathhouse. I thought the only bathhouse I heard about was like back in the day, like in New York.
They everywhere, child. And if you ain't got the bathhouse, they got the parties.
Bambi wanted to know what you know about that deal.
I was just about to put it in the comments, but I actually don't know anything. These are just all things I've heard, just wise tales. That's it.
Lies.
From what I've read.
No, I've never been in Steamworks. That's the name of the place.
You ain't missing.
I've never been in there. No, I've never been in there.
Call him out, Jasmine.
Turn on your camera, Bill. Let me see your eyes.
Because he knew what street it was on.
We don't have that much in Chicago for gay people. So
turn on your camera so I can see your eyes.
Well, see, in Chicago, we really only had 2 bathhouses, but one of them closed down. So really now it's all the parties on the south side.
Mm-hmm.
When I went, it was in 2009.
Sorry, Bambi, not Bambi, but Dale, turn on your camera so I can see your eyes.
Okay. Mother said she can tell if you lying.
That shit gonna probably freeze if you turn it on here.
Hey,
now let me see.
I turn mine off.
Look.
Get ready to get
I need my furniture moved around too, baby.
No, seriously, I have never been in any kind of bathhouse. I've been
when your mama look at you, she can tell when you're lying.
I mean, eyes. You got your eyes like
I've
this.
never seen them.
I'm too square for all that. I'm too square and nervous for all that stuff.
I'm nervous.
Come on,
and I'm trembling.
Have you been to the one in San Diego?
We need to do it, baby. You might have to come with us on it.
I'm trying hard.
I didn't hear you, Leander.
I said me and you need to do a tour of the country, and then you might need to come with us, sweetie, because if you want to, not forcing.
That's fine.
I just can't keep still.
Well, I don't get into those things anymore. Not that I'm above it, but
really?
Not in Dallas, I don't. No.
Right. So Bambi,
not that I wouldn't.
Okay, come on,
not that I wouldn't. I'm just not in Dallas.
Mister.
Oh, Bambi is
what you say,
Mr. Bambi is a pillow princess now?
No, you got no comment. I ain't say that.
No.
I'm thirsty.
No, what I said was I don't get into those things in Dallas.
That's not my business.
I used to run the bookstore, so that's old news.
Oh.
Jasmine,
what's running the bookstore? What's running the bookstore? What that entail?
I was in charge of the girls.
Come on, I am in charge of the girls.
Who's in charge of the girls?
They used to hate to see me walking in the door. You know the girls hate when you know how to pull.
Okay.
D, I'm supposed to come down there to Orlando.
I don't play the bookstore games either. You know what it is. We ain't gonna play the little ice flirting and all of that.
I got the hairstyle.
You either want to get down or you don't.
Oh, you do know that, right,
for me?
Bambi?
Hey,
yes.
Oh,
yes.
For him.
Jasmine, I play
for you.
Go.
Oh, you do for me?
Yeah.
What you got? What you got for me?
Jessica.
When you come down. When you come down.
Leander, where you trying to go? Because you was trying to be a little.
Who, me?
To look at it.
Oh, no. I'm a retired hoe now.
I ain't retired, but I done calmed down a lot.
I'm retired. Like, I turned 30, baby. I ain't got time. You got to pay a bill. You had to do that before, but the price has gone up.
Ooh.
Well, I charge by the ounce.
Damn.
By the ounce of what?
Baby, if you got to ask.
Yeah, she over there. She got her scale ready, honey.
I mean, I stand up, but sit back.
Who?
She's trying to check that bulge. Okay.
Right. She a bird watcher. Trying to be a bird watcher.
You know what?
We are not bird watching tonight.
Well, if that's the case, all y'all can sit back.
All of us.
Oh.
What?
Right.
That me and Jessica trying to go to the house, child.
I'm not playing with you.
I'm not playing with Child.
She said, "Come on in the room."
Because if I can't sell it, I'm gonna sit on it.
I'm gonna sit down on
I
it.
need Jessica to jump on it.
Baby, she forgot the vodka. What about you?
Jessica ain't coming on here. Jessica. Talking about she going to time out. Jessica ain't coming on here live.
I thought I'm going to time out with her because you know.
No, me and Jessica. No, me and Jessica, we talking about going to the bathhouse now. That's what we going.
We can talk about that. It's just like to be in Dallas.
We gonna check it out.
You see it?
Have you been to the one in San Diego?
I have not been to that one.
I haven't.
The only one I've been to was the one in Chicago.
They have one in San Diego. It's a taco shop right across from there, baby. When I tell you, them goddamn, they got these. They call them special quesadillas, baby. They give you a pass. You know, you can get a pass. Like you can leave and come back.
If you go into the bathhouse, because that just seems like a very shitty situation.
No, well, you know when you clean out, you know when you get that good deep clean.
Oh my goodness!
Where you, you know that good deep clean where you got to be in there for about an hour and a half.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't understand when people say that. I don't understand when people say just because they cleaned out they can't eat. I'm like, if you do a deep clean and you clean out and everything, you should be able to eat for at least 8 hours.
Back up, educate me. What's the deep clean?
Where your water is clear and then you get that false clear. Because a lot of people that clean out don't know how to clean out. You clean out and their water's going to be clear, but it can also be a false clear. So you got to go up in there and play with yourself a little bit. Then you know when you got that false clear, you got to keep cleaning. Oh, well, yes, ma'am.
I just got seasick.
Well, I don't know.
And I don't use a flea bottle either. You have to get you if you don't have the attachment to your shower, get you a good douche bag. Y'all still using these flea bottles in 2020. That's not cute.
You want the whole food bottle.
Don't even get me started.
Well, I ain't never
Not the Lysol.
Not the Lysol. Don't even get me.
I'm a Lysol myself.
Baby, you got to get up in there. If you clean out like you should clean out, you should still be able to go on a date, eat your food. If you think about it, digestion takes at least 8 hours. So you should be good to do all of that.
Did you just do the finger test, Jazz? You just do the finger test?
The finger test.
And you just took that finger and rolled it right up in there, then rubbed it right across your nose. Is that what you just did?
But if it don't come out smelling like water, you need to get back in there.
Oh my God.
You know, all I'm gonna say, I can't talk about nobody else's, but all I can say about me, I haven't had those kind of shitty situations.
I don't even want to get started on mine.
That's why I don't buy them like that, because it takes too much time and too much work for these new niggas. I say that for these little 5-10 minutes, I can't. I'll be over it.
Spend all that time for a good 5 to 10 minutes.
I like a good thrashing for a good 20 to 30, and I'm good. I don't need no. I ain't no jungle gym.
Damn easy, you good? Shit.
So we actually had this debate, I think, because Shayla. I was laughing at Shayla on the other couple of weeks ago.
I was supposed to cut my hair.
That she wasn't fucking a nigga for no damn 3 to 4 hours. So I do want to know, for people that's on here, Bridget, what do you consider a good sex time when it comes to, you and a dude having sex? Like, what do you think is a good time frame?
Not including the foreplay and all of that. The foreplay and all of that.
Yeah, not including
once you get into everything.
Girl, you gotta think on it, girl.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yes, you. Yes, you.
Oh,
dude don't want to turn his camera back on.
Look, you'll start calling your ass go.
Delba and Louise.
Okay.
I don't like all that pounding and all that stuff. So a good 5 or 10 minutes is good.
Okay, so a good 5 to 10 minutes. So a good 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, you ain't gonna drag that all out because I'm coming anyway in about.
Oh. Okay, she's today. You better get yours.
I told y'all the night before. I told y'all the night before last. I don't come through penetration, so that's not really for me.
Oh yeah, she did say that.
I forgot you did say that. Yeah, you did.
So once I put my little, and it's over.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You did a what?
So do you get yours?
And on the first,
Bridget. So do you get yours from oral?
Yes.
Have you ever gotten it from oral?
That's the only way I can come with oral.
Okay, so
yeah.
I mean, not orally, but
I do pleasuring you down there in the lady part.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
The clitoris.
Now, I'm gonna try to hold on as long as I can. I can't give you no problem.
Girl, is she switching wigs? Is that a green wig? What happened?
Girl, it's probably a green wig.
No, she changed it. Like, I am not. Little do-rag on. Put a bandit on.
She said, "I'm disappearing." I'm like,
disappearing.
I don't know anything about this. This is just all stuff I've read about.
Because I always wonder about that.
Who is Eco Man talking about somebody false claim?
I know from a male perspective, just from experience from a male perspective, I personally don't want no nigga pounding me for no goddamn 2 hours if I was on the bottom.
No.
You got time for that.
Because everyone, see, just because you got a big dick don't mean you can use it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the like, you can't just be pounding and ain't doing nothing with it and just hurt.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck?
I wasn't ready.
Well,
I wasn't ready.
Some people have misconceptions on what is big. Just because you have a long dick don't make you big.
Because there's girth and length.
Because there's girth. Okay.
Right.
Baby, I need some weight to it. Do you have that weight? Can you slam it on that counter and make the thunderstorm?
Okay.
Jazz, why are you hiding like that, girl? Why are you hiding like that, girl?
But is he lying, though?
Wait a minute. Jessica said, speak for yourself. Pound the cakes.
Okay,
that's
Jessica.
I'm with Jessica, baby. Okay.
Yeah. Because
I mean, if I'm comfortable with
I like if you can't look, especially when you got ass, you be wanting it, make it clap. You want that water wave.
Wait.
You know the synchronization when that water wave.
Okay, for the water wave. All right, then for the water.
We need some scripture up in here.
I don't know why Bridget up there looking confused, baby. She was up there rotating them cakes yesterday. She know what I'm talking about.
Bridget.
Yes.
Oh, okay, we were trying to teach Tristan how to wobble.
Oh yeah, when we try to teach. Oh yeah.
Okay, so Jazz, you don't think 5 to 10 minutes is a good number for you?
5 to 10.
I'm just trying to pop in. I'm just trying to find
5 or 10 minutes.
I mean, I'm just trying to find out from Jazz is how long is too long and how short is too short.
5 or 10 minutes is too short.
I was just about to say that.
Okay,
yes, that's too long. But if you making love,
no, we not making love, boo.
If you're making love, it doesn't have a time.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
Now that's my boyfriend. I'm gonna try to,
That's why we ain't making love. You better be able to finish and get it back up and keep going or do something different. Just because you finished don't mean we stopping.
Right. We're not doing a one-hit wonder.
Because you finished, I'm not.
Okay. So Jazz, how long was too long for you?
Did she put on a Christmas special? What is that behind you? Why she look like she put on a Christmas card? Justin, what is that background?
I thought I was
I'm not playing with you.
So while we wait for Jazz to answer that question, Bill, how long is too long for you? Like, what's the good number for you, Bill?
Okay, let me go get my drink. I'll be right back. Go ahead, Bill.
This that made you thirsty, huh?
Yeah, boy, I got to go get
Bill, are you still on the line?
Bill fell asleep.
Bill at the altar.
Bill, can I ask you a question?
If we can get him on the camera.
No, he ain't got to get on the camera.
I'm having real bad connection issues. I'm sitting here trying to restart.
That's why I'm not on the camera. Y'all ain't about to talk about my services tonight.
Stay off the camera. Don't get on the camera.
It don't matter the service. I got both Comcast and AT&T, and they both are shit.
All right,
both of them.
So how long is a good number for you? Like what's a good number for you?
Probably at least 30 to 45 minutes. Like that's like a normal session. But
right.
So when you say session, do you mean like from the time that you start foreplaying to the end, or just actual pounding the cake?
No, that was because the question someone had specified that did not include foreplay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not including that.
Foreplay.
Foreplay can be 5 minutes. Foreplay can be 3 hours. We ain't
right. Right, exactly. Foreplay can be 24 hours. It could be 24 hours of getting you wrapped up.
Amen.
When it's time.
Jasmine, what is going?
That's too funny. That background. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
He said, "What this is a Christmas special?"
Girl, she was over there giving me Silent Night, honey. I was like, girl.
I was like, girl, you gotta go to the corner, girl.
Just
okay, so we got 5 to 10 minutes. We got don't believe
a good 30 to 40. Yeah.
A good 30 to 40. Okay.
Child, they said not firecrackers. It's time to go.
Jessica say how long though. Jessica said and say how long. Now that doesn't mean I can't come multiple times. It just means that this.
Jessica go.
Mister. Because the way our Zodiac sign is set up, 2 hours.
So I will say, I will,
but not off of the same nut though.
Right.
The question should be: is it the first time nutting, or the second?
Oh, or the third child? Okay.
Now, time take longer.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. If you get a second nut out of me, you can sit here and damn lucky. Yeah, I'm just being honest. That's just me.
I like a challenge.
I'm the opposite. So, I get that first one out the way.
So,
because I'm trying to go in I'm trying to go to work and put damage in. I'm not trying to.
Oh. Do you start like he be able to get a good workout? Okay.
Wait, hold on. Can we go to these thoughts?
Look, take that shirt off.
You don't appreciate your partner's walls?
Of course. That's why you make love.
Oh, baby, it don't matter. It don't matter. No, it ain't even about making love.
Making love and having sex is two different things.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I'm surrounded by relationship-oriented people. Child, it don't have nothing to do about making love, honey. Once you pull that out, your hole is supposed to tighten back up. I don't even like when people are, like, having sex and they going in and out. I'm like, girl, what is you falling out for? It's like, fuck me, sis. Like, you got 9 inches, but your dick keep falling out. Like, why?
He said, what you falling out for?
Because it got to breathe.
He said, wait,
you know, if you don't know the length of your stroke, I need you to do better. Like, what's going on?
Come on for the length of the stroke.
All of that in and out, taking out and pulling out. Like, don't nobody got time for that. That shit hurt. I don't care how long we've been having sex. It still closes. Jasmine.
Take it out.
Jasmine said FedEx or somewhere else expressly.
So look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say 2 things in regards to
ship her to a different conversation.
I've only had sex one time to where it lasted 2 hours, and there was nuts involved, multiple nuts involved, and that was because I was drunk, or we both was drunk. But I damn sure was drunk because I was throwing up the next morning. But We was drunk, and honestly, I don't remember nothing about the night. All I know, we ended up back down there at that Intercontinental Hotel because it was my ex's birthday, or whatever. So we did it up big, and I mean, it went on. It felt like for eternity. When I tell you, I was so wore out the next morning, and then throwing up shit face because I had been drunk too much vodka mixing shit as well too. It was just too much.
So, Mister, you sure it was the vodka or because you swallowed?
Just go to the corner.
Bye,
girl.
Bye, girl. Look, what y'all not gonna do?
How do y'all like? That's one thing that does not do it for me.
What?
Swallowing. Like that ain't my man. They used to be when I was like in high school. That's not my ministry.
Semen, period. I don't even like the how it dries up. So it definitely be going on.
Well, I mean, I like a good facial, and you like it on you and stuff, but I don't.
You snowball?
Huh?
You snowball?
That's what it's called.
I will. Like when you kiss with it.
Oh.
Girl, she done went off the screen completely.
Well, just as long as it don't get in my hair, I'm fine.
I mean,
I'm like that too. I don't know why. I don't care if I have a low fade or.
Yeah, don't mess up my hair.
I don't even like dudes rubbing my head. And
don't do that. I
was about to say something, but
right, I was gonna go there with you.
These don't do it because he messy.
Don't touch my hair. Don't. I mean, we good. Don't. But
because I was about to say something, and he leaned in, and I was like, "Never mind."
Don't touch my hair. I get nervous when people be touching my hair.
I don't care if I have a low fade or I don't like that.
Yeah,
especially if I have waves. Do not rub the top of my head. I will politely move your hand, the back of my neck. Like, do not.
Because I do tell my females, I say, if you going home,
I'm in time out again.
After I done laid your hair, you better get on top. You better ride it on out. You're not gonna mess up my work.
I'm in time out again.
No, Andy. You say you don't do what?
He said he don't swallow. He said he don't believe in swallowing. I think is what he said.
I'm on for the wig change.
No, that's not my ministry. I don't.
Yeah, he said swallowing is not his ministry.
No, I know how to. I'll catch it. I'm not going to swallow it.
Well, I don't even want to catch it.
Bambi.
Yes, ma'am.
Bambi.
What?
It
was an old rumor, something about Lil' Kim.
Wait a minute. What is fetching? Somebody said, what about fetching?
I don't know
what's the difference between fetching and catching? I mean, what, you just waiting for it to sing and shoot out and you just trying to catch it? Yeah. And it just shoot on your face? Like, what's fetching?
You can catch it and hold it in your mouth. Like, I'll catch it, but I'm going to spit it back on your dick. Like, I'm not about to swallow that.
Echo, can you explain what that means? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know what felching is.
So I guess maybe like when you hold your tongue out like and you wait for them to do their thing.
That's something.
What you know about that, Tristan?
I mean, I watch a lot of Pornhub and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bambi.
That's all.
Yes, ma'am.
Bambi.
If I hear another "My God" today,
Jessica.
Well, look, Jessica. You know what, Jessica? Take your ass.
My God today.
Jessica, take your ass in time. Honey.
She said, "Make glue out of it, girl." I'm done.
Jessica.
I like her. You know, I like me all nasty. Okay. Yes.
You know, Jessica with the shit, honey. She is with it all the way 1,000. Yeah,
I'm like I thought I was.
Okay, make you Jessica make you question your whole freak number. Shoot,
what I do now? What I do?
I'm confident in mine. I'm about
to get 3.
Y'all, let Jasmine talk because I feel like she trying to get me together. What is it?
Bambi.
Because I need to go cut my hair.
You do realize that they not on your freak number, right, baby? So you trying to teach them something and trying to get them up. You like, see, you uphill, and they were like, Rich Hill. So they ain't
I'm down here.
It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with it. That's why you have to teach the children. You gotta. You gotta show them and lead them in the way that they would want.
You can tell them how to slide the oil on you at first, and then trying to take them from slide the oil on you to, you just.
Oh, you gotta show them how to cook eggs first before they get to the steak.
Ease it on in there. Yes, you got to ease it on in there.
Well, that's what they supposed to do anyway.
Question.
But
I got a quick. I got.
You know what? That's a whole other topic.
You ain't got no more questions. No, you don't. You ain't got no more questions.
Oh, I do got a question. Do y'all be grabbing a man thing trying to guide it in there, like when y'all like? Okay,
if you don't know what he doing,
they need it, honey.
That's one thing I can't stand. I can't stand no nigga that just ram inside. I guess I'll say with me personally, I get dudes that think that because I make videos or do what I do, that my hole is just loose and worn out and everything else. So I don't know if it was just me.
We don't call that fetching. We actually call that a cream pie.
Hold on. It's when they shoot inside, you scoop it out and then you feed it to you. Or they nut. Hold on. What? Or they stuck out there.
I've had that done before.
Y'all on some freaky deaky freak shit.
Okay, so
I didn't know that's what that was called.
That's called a cream pie, though.
Right.
You said cream pie. Remember, you said that he up here, and then I'm down. I'm way on.
I'm gonna say I must be way down.
I'm not down. I'm in the stuff. I'm not down. I'm in the
Y'all I seen her wobbling last night.
Nah, I know my level. Like I said, I started at
she know how to throw it.
Know my freak number. Go back and see my interview with
Hold
Jasmine
on.
Divine.
Hold on, D-Star. Hold on, D-Star. But are you on this freak number that Echo Man just described right here, though?
Oh yes.
Yeah, he done did that.
Oh yes.
He done did that.
Oh yes.
D-Star, have you had sex in your salon chair?
In my who?
Have you had sex in your salon chair?
Because we're on social media, the views and the views and opinion.
You know what they gonna do?
Let me make me.
That's your answer.
Hey man, I ain't mad at it.
I'm too weak right now.
Yes. Was the apron on or off?
All I can say is this. I've enjoyed my time with y'all tonight. I've learned a whole bunch of stuff. But now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends.
Baby, the seasons have changed.
Yes.
I'm just learning all kinds of things right now.
No, you're not. You know what? You want to act so innocent.
I am.
Yeah, I'm fixing to go. I need to cut my hair before I go to work. I'm gonna talk to y'all later.
All right.
You finna leave?
Good night.
All right.
Don't leave me.
Yeah, I gotta zoom these clippers over this head real quick.
Make sure you put a thumbnail in this because we're gonna come back.
What time you gotta go to work?
He gotta cut
11:30. It's only gonna take me like 10-15 minutes, but I need to hurry up and get up.
Okay. He gotta make that Monday.
I will talk to y'all later.
Bye, baby.
Have a good night, baby.
Bye.
You're welcome, y'all. Have a good night.
You
good
too.
Night, everyone. Good night, Jessica. Jessica, my new best friend. Okay.
Jessica, I know Jessica is. I know that's right.
Baby,
I think Jessica
said she with the shits. Okay.
Jessica said she can do a
I'll
show.
talk to y'all later.
All right. Good night.
Bye, baby.
All right. Bye, y'all. Bye.
Jessica said she can do a show and tell.
Oh, Lord.
And I'll do a telling show.
Wait a minute, y'all say Jessica say I'm nasty as hell. Look, let me tell you something, Jessica. I used to be nasty as hell. You are exactly right. But now, things have changed in my life, and I'm much more, toned down.
I get it.
Crazy.
We saved and been thankful.
Yes, I've come a long way. There's a lot of things that I won't do now that I used to do back in the day.
Jessica got her little
I'm with you. We talked a little.
Like for one thing, I'm not about to be fucking with no 12-inch dick. I can tell you that. I don't want to know what near me.
Well,
I don't want it inside me. It's not happening. It's telling you.
What you say? He was like, "Well, look, the thing about well, you know, the thing about it,
if they know how to work it."
Look, if y'all want to take that all that meat, y'all can take all that meat. If y'all want to take all of that, y'all more than welcome. But I don't want no parts. I mean, just give me a solid simple, man.
Mister, all you gotta do is take a nice hot Epsom salt bath afterwards.
Or take you a pain pill before.
That we ain't gonna work out.
Who said take a pain pill before? Who said that? Damn. Who said that? I knew it had to be your little.
I plead the fifth.
Your little nasty butt.
Look, what?
You be like this. Here, take this.
Right. As my grandma.
I'm telling you, if you come across the right one who knows how to work it, it could be. I mean,
it could be magical, but it's just that, man, back when that I used to be about that life, that man almost sit here and cut me a new hole.
He didn't do it right. That's what it means.
No, he was going in. He just was wrecking shop is what he was doing. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck whether that shit was going sideways, inside.
No, see, he didn't do it right. He did not do it right. I'm here to tell you, he didn't do it right. Because the one I had in Denver,
it was painful. It was painful.
Yes, Kim. A pain pill, Kim. Yes.
Pain pill, some alcohol.
Here go your drink. All right. Here, take this. Here go your pill.
I couldn't see him hardly walk I couldn't walk about 2 days. Look, Dad, just because you over here taking damn 20-inch dicks and everything, and you over here hung like an elephant, don't be coming for us. Don't be coming for us.
Elephant trunk. What?
I ain't got time. You know what? Her ass will get muted.
You
put her ass in damn time out.
Right, Mister, did y'all use lube? I'm
evidently not.
No, we did. It's just
was the Vaseline and cocoa butter lotion.
Leander. Now here's the question: was it cheap, Lou?
No, it wasn't cheap. Huh? No, it wasn't cheap. How did it hurt? It's just the fact that I'm well that and I was real tight.
When you oil the engine right, you don't have to worry about friction.
Well, child, I don't care. He had girth, and that shit was too big, and I'm sorry. You call me weak, call me whatever you want to call me, but I'm
not. No, baby, you ain't weak. You ain't weak. It was bad.
I'm not fucking with no 12-inch dicks. Hell no. That thing put the fear of God in me.
Well, I'm not a like as long as you know how to work it, baby, bring it.
So just give me a 5. Just give me a nice 6-inch. Yeah, I ain't even seeing that greedy. If we really gotta go there, you know what? Honestly, that really discouraged me from being a full-time bottom because shit, that's a lot of
full-time bottom like it's a job. Like it's a job.
I'm just saying.
I can't.
It discouraged me. It is a full-time job. Being a bottom is a full-time job.
We are reverend beings of the earth.
Yes, that's a full-time job. I'm sorry, it's a full-time job. I commend anybody who got the strength, who got the patience of Job. But
Jessica, we not a god like you. I ain't on that level. Yeah, I'm trying to get there, girl, but I ain't there yet.
Jessica.
And then on top of that,
I'm like, girl.
On top of that, he was my height now. He was my height now, what I am now. Because back then I was 6'6", so he was 6'8" at the time. I was 6'6" at the time. So he was like a giant with like big, you know, big things.
Sweetie.
I said, hell no. But I will say though, But I will say though, that shower scene though, that whole shower scene where I was in the shower with him, I think back that to every time. That shit was hot as I don't know what. Being in the shower with somebody, the water just running down all over you, and y'all just steamed up.
So the water just glistening all over your body.
So, Mister, did you want me to upload that video on OnlyFans or on?
Yeah, child, go ahead and upload it on OnlyFans.
Take that money, honey.
Look, go ahead and upload it on OnlyFans. And then, y'all, let me tell you the bad.
What do y'all think about the OnlyFans thing? Like,
so I'm scared of it. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I'm
scared of it.
I'm jealous, shit.
Like Rico and all of them, they be on OnlyFans, but then they be trying to sing and have a career. I'm like,
well, you talking about Rico? Is in Rico and Cash?
Yeah.
Wait, who's singing? Who got a singing career now? Rico?
Well, I ain't say not Rico, but Cash.
Cash.
Well, I told Cash in my video.
He's trying
because taking dick was not his ministry. I told him that in my video. Taking dick is not his ministry. It's not. Taking dick is not his ministry. He did not like he enjoyed that one ounce. If you go look on Pornhub videos, he looked like that he was having a little difficulty when taking dick, and he wasn't enjoying it. Somebody said he was high. I don't know. All I can say is that he didn't like he enjoyed it. It didn't like he was having fun with it. So
I went on Twitter. I went on the Twitter, and the other day,
that's what's wrong with you now. Stay on Twitter. Stay off Twitter.
Double, I'm with you, girl. I can argue you from Twitter.
Look. I went on the Twitter. Y'all listen. And then I saw him and this Cash and this little dark skin guy. Anyway, they be showing the full video, almost the full whole video. And he was like he was hurt.
Twitter is the new Tumblr. Twitter is basically the new Tumblr, but he dance like he be hurt. And I'm telling you, he don't. He like he was hurt. He like he enjoying it.
Oh, he like he was hurt.
Cash don't look like he be enjoying it. I'm sorry, he don't. Maybe something going on, but he don't like he
was the top of Rico, right?
I don't know what he was, but taking dick is not his ministry.
Who?
They both they got a video on the Twitter, and both of them are doing each other.
They're verse.
Like one with
They're verse.
Yeah, verse. Yeah, that's the word. Mm-hmm.
Oh. I didn't know Cash was, or I knew he became verse with Rico, but I didn't know he was verse before that.
Yeah.
Right.
He was before that because he damn sure wasn't a full-time boxer.
I never saw any of his.
No, well, now he is a full-time. Well, it looks like it. Jessica. Oh God. Let me put this in the comments.
But he
I get it. The man is gorgeous.
Talk about Jessica. Let me get the pointy finger. Let me get the finger where it points.
See, now I gotta go to virtual church.
So, since you talked about your blessed, talented, gifted part, third leg down there, would you ever consider on, as far as,
Who is gifted? Who?
I'm talking about Jazz and I'm asking her, would she ever
I thought you were talking about somebody on here. I'm like, who?
Since she's blessed and gifted down there, would she ever consider, on, using them gifts for the greater good?
Who says I haven't?
Oh, and then disappeared. Oh, there she goes.
Eat my damn ass cookie here on that.
I won't talk to somebody in the comments about something else. Who in the comments? Hey, Kim Hogger.
My God.
She said, who said I haven't?
I had to eat a cookie on that one.
Just because I don't advertise what I do.
You done a couple of things in your life.
Just because I don't advertise what I do does not mean I have not done it.
Okay.
Oh.
So, Zylan, how's the weather over there?
Did you enjoy it? Did you actually enjoy it when you did it?
I mean, I did a little remodeling.
Oh.
Mm.
You know what?
Well,
all right then.
I feel like everyone to some degree has.
Well, did you paint or was it?
Wait,
right. We're not just gonna skate past that.
First off, the fact that you know the term patient, come on, Togo, you better know the lingo.
Leander, you know what? Some of my guy friends say that. I'm like, oh, they like, oh, this girl, and they be talking to them. Yeah, I did a little rearranging, and a little remodeling, and I did a little painting. And I was like, okay, they're gonna get pregnant up in there, y'all, painting everything.
So you know what? I got a question, Gogo.
Huh?
You don't have any kids, right? Or do you?
No.
Okay.
I have the Morena. Yeah.
Okay. So what I want to know is when you like. Well, I guess the question will be more fit for someone that has a child. Because my thing is that when somebody, there's, when the man and woman doing their thing, and they, the man, shoots the shot up in there. I always wonder, can the female tell when she like is pretty much like, oops, I know I'm bitch, I know I'm pregnant, like the next instantly, like
Okay, now some people do know, from what I was told.
Okay.
Some people know right away, right away.
Okay.
They be like, they wake up that next morning, they be like, don't feel right.
Something ain't right.
Now, I'm not going to lie. It happened to me. My ex. I woke up the next morning and I was like, don't. I felt nausea. I felt nausea.
You felt nausea. Okay.
And back in the day, back then, those days, Plan B, you had to go to the Planned Parenthood to get it. It wasn't at the CVS. So I had to go to Planned Parenthood, sign a little paper, and give them $35.
Oh, wow.
I was not doing that with him.
Yeah, I mean, I was wondering about that because I always say that when it happens, when that happens, can the female do they have some kind of intuition? Like, bitch, I just know I'm motherfucking pregnant. Like, bitch, I just know.
I'm gonna tell you, I knew that time. I'm not gonna say every person knows. I don't know what every woman feels, but that one particular time. Now I don't know if I was pregnant or not. I don't know that because I never got a chance to know that. I never got a chance to know.
Right.
I nipped it in the bud before I could.
Gotcha.
I know. But I felt nauseous because I was like, oh, I wanted to, this ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Look, you had to go sit here and be like, look, let me just be on the safe side just to be for certain and things to make sure.
The funny part about it is I just told him this maybe and that was almost 12 years ago, 13 years ago.
Oh wow.
I just told him for the first time. I was like, oh Lord. And you remember that night? He was like, oh yeah, I was like, I thought I was pregnant that night. He was like, what?
What did he say?
Nothing.
Did he say anything?
I thought he was gonna say something like, why didn't you tell me or something? But
gotcha.
It was nothing really to tell.
T Bless said that the climax was different. She said that the climax was a different climax. I'm assuming because I know T Bless got kids. I'm assuming she's talking about when
I don't know if it was a different. I don't remember it being different. It may have been different. It may, you know what? It may have been different.
You know what? I heard somebody said that when you upside down, somebody said if you, depending on how you are when you're positioned, when you actually having sex, that you can actually, it might increase your chances of getting pregnant faster. Like if you having sex like upside down or some shit, in the way that I guess the fluid travel, honey, or something. I guess through the fallopian tube, I'm guessing something. Like they say that you can get pregnant quicker. Like I'm just always wondering about these things. Bitch, I could have sworn I was damn pregnant a couple of times back when I was in here doing it with my ex. Didn't know no better. I'm just saying, like I was up there throwing up in the damn Red Lobster bathroom and shit. I was like, wait a minute, bitch, what's going on?
I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to say he felt a certain way. I don't know. I just know.
Okay, so legally, Leah said if you know your cycle, you know whether you're more than likely pregnant. Okay.
Well, I didn't think of it like that. It was one of the times we had. It was one of those times we had. It wasn't like I was still young, so I didn't keep up with it. I knew when my cycle was coming on, but I didn't know. Like it wasn't like, okay, I better not have sex between the 5th and the 7th and the 8th because that's the time I could get pregnant. I wasn't thinking about that. Dude, he asked me. He was like, "You want to go to dinner tonight?" I said, "Yeah." We went to dinner.
Have you ever engaged in anal sex?
Mm-mm.
Did you ever engage in anal sex?
I said that earlier. I said I'm a virgin back there.
Oh, okay.
I said that earlier.
I probably didn't hear that part.
Because that's another thing. He wanted me to do. I was like, I said, I'm saying that for my husband. You already got some little goodies. At least I say one thing.
And people used to always be like, child, if that man like to hit it from the back a lot, he probably questionable. But I really feel like that some men just like, they just real freaky like that, and just like a lot of things, it don't make them necessarily gay or questionable. They just like to see and hit it from the back. Like I know a lot of straight men that just like to hit it from the back, child. Tail, wreck shot from the back.
That's my favorite position besides being on top, but yeah.
So when the man, so I got a question.
I want the don't stop, get it. I want it.
So when the man hit it from the back, when he hit it from the back, as far as putting that thing from the back, like when he putting it in you from the back, is it a different feeling, sensation?
Yes, it's different. It's totally different. It's different than missionary or whatever.
Just learning all kinds of things.
Side, whatever.
What is that?
It's just like anybody else.
Wait a minute.
They can't say.
What happened?
I just said, what's all that noise? The jazz looked up.
You ain't hear that?
Coming from honey.
You hear this?
Go, you ain't hear that?
What?
That was Go.
That was me.
Go. Oh.
I have a little drawer inside of my little table desk. It wasn't what you thought it was. It ain't what you thought it was. You want me to reach in the drawer? You want me to reach in the drawer?
No, don't reach in the drawer.
You want me to reach in the drawer?
Said, don't reach in the drawer.
I'm going to reach in the drawer now.
Oh my God.
Alex said it doesn't make them gay. Hell, they still with a woman. They're not attracted to guys. I definitely agree, Alex. Weekly Leah says anal sex is a BOGO.
What happened? What was he talking about?
Anus and vagina are only separated by a thin layer of flesh. I've heard that before. Well, as far as the thin layer part. Excuse me. So I guess you really got to be careful about how you be up there trying to.
Oh, that is true, Leah. That is true.
Because you've been on rip some shit apart, trying to be freaky and nasty.
But he be trying it. He be trying to little oops. No, it ain't no oops. You know you tried it. Don't you tried it. Ain't no oops. About oops.
I actually know a lot of females that prefer a guy they prefer a guy pleasing them orally versus the actual sex part. Like I have a lot of female friends that I've heard that if they had to, as far as picking things, if a guy can't eat you out good, then they ain't really feeling it. Like it's something about it.
Yeah, they can't eat. That's a true story. Because if they don't want to do it or can't do it or don't know what they're doing, then you know they don't do it often or don't have experience doing it. So it's like, don't even waste my time. You going down there and play around like it's a little play thing. Like, you doing all this. No friend. No friend. No friend. No. I need you to.
Wait. Do it again. Wait a minute.
If you up there doing like this. If you up there doing like this. How that feel?
But what? Hold on.
No, boy, you better.
Hold on. Yes, you gotta get your face in it. Just spit in everything. Just.
And my ex did that. Oh my God! I'll be like, yes. That's what motherfucker I'll be calling, talking about. Hey, what you doing tonight? Oh yeah. Well, I'm just in the neighborhood, kinda, you know.
Me and my homegirl used to always laugh about this shit because
okay, God, I got to time out now.
Look, she would call me and she would always be like, she would be like, you know what? She was like, I just want someone so to just come over and just eat me out and that's it. And just come on, like, wait a minute. I was like, you don't want to do nothing else. You just want to come in. He said, yes, I just want to come over and eat you out sometime and that's it. Because he could eat, but she was like, he can't put it down for them as far as when it comes to sticking it, but he can definitely eat it out. He can eat it out. I was like, well, damn. I was like, y'all ruthless.
And what your shirt mean, D? What that shirt mean? What that mean?
I know you fucking lying.
Oh,
sorry.
Look, Legally Leah says your face needs to look like a Krispy Kreme donut with the hot sign on. Come on, no. Krispy Kreme donut. All right,
Leah, wait. Well, I get okay. Okay, so let me clear that up. Wait. Let me clear that up because Leah said, okay, so that's another thing. Some women they cream. Some women theirs is clear.
Okay.
Mine is clear and sticky. Look like a little spider web. I don't know. Every time I hear that about somebody is white and the Krispy Kreme don't know, I'm like, oh, I might want to get that.
So you mean as far as like when you do as far as climax stuff like your actual fluid.
Have you ever seen the movie Spider-Man and somebody touched the little spider stuff and it's clear?
Yes. Yes.
Like a little spider web.
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out the Jessica Lee.
In regards to that, somebody said something somewhere that if a man's nut is like real thick, then it means that they either it's something they're not either like I don't know, like drinking enough water or some shit. Like it's something going on in there. Like if it's real thick, like if it has no.
Okay, so okay. What's the difference? Okay, what happens?
Silky texture to it. Like it shouldn't just be like clumped up, like clump thick. You ever seen like
No, it's depending on it's depending on the person's sex habit, because if you do, like, a lot of it is going to be more clear and more runnier, but when you don't, it's the buildup of the protein. So no, that's not true.
Okay, so the buildup of the protein.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So you said this.
So you can tell when a person is lying about them not being an overly sexual person, or that's something that you take and you learn when you're with your partner. When you're with your partner and you know their routine, you can tell if you put them on hiatus. Like if you tell them no, we stopping it for 3 days, and that nut's not thick, then you know he's been doing other things.
Okay,
I didn't know that.
Girl, I'll put you up on game.
Oh, let me find out.
Let you find out what? Let you find out what, Go-Go? He using Palmelina? That he using Palmelina?
Dude, look, I done learned something. I'm finna be checking a nigga's body. Look, I'm finna be like Go Inspector Gadget down there. You better believe I'm finna be looking at it with a magnifying glass from now on. Like, you been doing something. What's going on? It ain't what's going on with you.
Look, this is my imaginary magnifying glass.
Right. Mm-hmm. All right, then. You better educate. You better educate the people. I did not know that that's in it.
So, well, you know, y'all ain't really been in relationships, have y'all?
Well, you know, my relationships have been very short-lived. I'm just all I'm gonna say.
Mine was
Alex, I'm trying to go back and find your question, Alex.
I've been near marriage. I live with my ex.
Alex, where's your question at?
Or
you posted a question.
Well, I'm
Alex,
put you like this. Alex, I'm in a long relationship. I'm not good with them. That's what I'm saying.
You say you're not good with long relationships.
I'm not gonna play with him.
No, I said I haven't lived with him. I just didn't live with him.
Oh, you haven't lived?
We weren't. Yeah, like I'd be busy, he'd be busy. I might not see him for a week. I mean, yeah. I don't know.
So here's my thing. When you meet a person, I do feel like that you both need to have each other, like you need to have your own separate space for a while before you actually move in together anyways. That way you can get a feel, and test it out and spend the night and see if because you never know a person until you actually like physically be around them like 24/7 as far as like in their own real life, like as far as in their home and stuff like that. So I always say that gives you a chance to test the waters to see, as far as how things go. And then if you don't, if you ain't feeling it, then you can make a decision from there whether you can tolerate some shit that he do or pet peeves that the man may do that may get on your damn nerves. And then if you don't like it, just move the hell on and just let that be that. But I do feel like that it is very important to, as far as test the waters as it pertains to getting to know the person's personal space, and that, you make a decision down the road whether you're going to merge your living spaces.
Let me get my.
Say what?
You ain't came to Florida yet.
Right.
Hold on, my thing that went out. Hold on.
Your thing always go out.
Huh? Can you hear me?
Yep. No, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
No, we can't hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
No, we can't hear you.
Y'all can hear me?
No, we can't hear you.
Oh, shit.
I don't think y'all can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, mister, we can hear you. Don't pay Jasmine no attention. Can you hear us?
Can he hear us, though? Maybe he can't hear us.
Can you hear us?
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
No, we can't hear you.
Okay. You said what now, Jazz, about coming out of Florida?
Oh, he heard that?
Wait till he watches this back.
I heard the Florida part. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Look, you ain't never sent the invite, so I ain't never came. How about that? Yeah, I am calm. I can read that. Calm down. I know. Calm down. You calm down. Girl, tell me why I thought you was stuffing tissue down your shirt, honey. I thought you was stuffing tissue down your bra. I was like, what the hell going on here? Baby, I thought she was stuffing tissue down her bra. What he said for Go-Go, I have wanted to get her take on double penetration. Go-Go? Yeah. I got a question for you.
I had to get my plug for my phone. I mean, for the computer. Okay. What you say? Okay,
somebody got a question for you. I'm going to post it.
Have I wanted? I wanted to get her. What you mean, take it on? What does that mean? What do you mean, take it on? What's double penetration? What's that mean? In the book? What that mean? What that mean? Somebody help me. What that mean in the book? What does that mean? Double? And I can barely take the one.
She wet it once, baby, in the same spot.
I mean,
two at once.
Let's go to bed.
2 and 1.
Go to bed.
Go 2 and 1.
Same bowl.
2 and 1.
2 and 1.
2 and 1.
2 for 1.
Right.
No, well, I mean, to each his own. You can take it. You got to walk alert. I'm like,
judges, but not my walls, baby.
Shoot, I'm like double shit. I'm trying to I'm trying to get to the one.
Wait, that so yeah, we did. Do you mean like one and the other, or like 2 and 1?
Well, she's still a virgin in the second one, so.
Yeah, I'm still a virgin in the one, and the other one. So.
But it can't be mean like 1 and 1 on the other. So, but I think he meant 2 and 1.
We're silent there. I need time to come on here. I got some questions. Silent. I know you got any comments, and I know you see.
Oh, Silent.
Ooh, not y'all gonna put him on blast.
Yeah, it's not gonna put my baby on blast.
No, I need for him to come on here. I got some questions.
My sibling is an angel. He is saved and sanctified. I'm the demonic one, to some degree.
But yeah, I'm not doing double nothing.
I got some
good question, Alex. Go to bed. good question, Alex. Go to bed. With your double this and double that.
Thank you, Miss, for moving the comments, so I can't have to keep looking over here at the comments.
Well, I'm wondering if I wasn't a virgin back there. I wonder if I could come that way, maybe. Maybe that's something I should think about.
Silent. Don't nobody care about you eating your boo.
Speaking of which, where's our chicken at? You owe us some chicken.
Who?
Mister.
You say where your chicken at?
Yeah, chicken and Kit Kat.
Where's our chicken?
Chicken and Kit Kat.
Oh shit. Oh, I ain't got no chicken tonight. I may have some Kit Kats y'all can have, but I don't think it's the kind of Kit Kat y'all want.
You know what?
Don't be doing that, Jazz, because Jasmine is what you were saying the other night.
Don't be saying be doing that. You was all up on this the other night. Don't be saying doing that. You was all ready to sit here and lick, dip, and stick and everything else in between. Don't be doing that. Whatever. I said what I said. I said what I said.
It was like she was about to throw up in her mouth. I don't know if that was true. She was about to throw up in her mouth. It's like she was about to puke in her mouth. I don't think that was correct.
Silent. I can answer that question for you. Alex is not coming on the screen. Alex wants to be incognito. I've tried to get Alex to sit here.
Alex, what do you know about double penetration? Mm-hmm.
He does not want to come on the screen.
You say, Leander? Mm-hmm.
I want to know what he wants to know.
Oh, okay. So that's the question, Alex.
Oh, you know what? You ain't right. You ain't right for that. He said when Maddie goes. He said when Maddie goes live with Kanye. Now, you know damn well that ain't about to happen.
That ain't happening.
So that's the answer. That's his answer right there. It ain't happening.
What do you know about double penetration?
Right, Alex.
Okay, so Alex, so Leander wants to know what you want to know about the double penetration. What you want to know? See, you ask somebody more experience.
Well, I don't know nothing about no double. That would be a question for Jasmine, more likely. She
no,
would know
Leander
about that.
asking what does he want to know? He about to answer the question.
I don't know nothing about it, but I know what he knows about it.
Oh.
I don't know nothing about no double penetration.
Oh no, baby. Not over here. Listen.
Is that hold on? Is that like when two dicks be inside you at once, right?
Yes, miss.
Okay.
Yeah,
my head.
Really? That's what
that's what it is.
That's what we were saying 2 and 1.
Do we mean the same hole or do we mean two different?
The same hole. No, the same hole.
Oh hell no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I know. No.
One hole and another one's fine, but
look, let me tell you.
Alex on nasty, but
I love my holes too much and my hole too much. But then somebody sit here and put all multiple dicks inside my hole at once, honey. Who got time for that?
I don't give a damn how much cleaning you do. No.
So if you wait. Here go a question. So if you say you take 8 inches, so can you take 4 inches?
You know what?
You know what? Go to the corner. Go to the corner.
You ain't shit. You is not right at all.
Go to the corner.
All I'm gonna say is that I ain't experienced like that to be taking all that. I am. No God. Can you imagine?
Listen, I have seen porn where a woman, a female with a vagina has she did it all. She did it all in one home, baby. It's out there.
Let me see. Legal Aaliyah said it's different for us. It's dick in each hole.
No, I've seen 2 in one hole.
Yeah, I've seen 2 in one hole as well. As a matter of fact, I've seen 2 in one hole, 1 in the mouth, 1 in the nose, 1 in the ear, everything else, honey. It just was dick for days. It could be all holes filled. It could be one hole filled with multiple.
Well, that's okay. So that's why I said I'm a virgin right there. So no, that's a no on that one.
I don't like it. The hell no over here.
Y'all make my freak number feel like a 1.
No, negative? Mine is a 1 or 2.
Mine is a -5. That's it.
Your freak number is a -5.
-5.
I told you my number ain't even on the scale anymore.
Well, we already know that.
We believe it.
I gave that up a long time ago.
After watching your interview with Jasmine, I believe it.
You just a little freaky.
Take me on the country tour. Take me away. Teach me.
You just a little freaky.
All I'm asking for is just some consistency. Just give me some good old consistency, maybe 1 or 2 times a week.
Okay, now wait a minute. Now
what now?
I just want some 1 or 2 times a week. It's good enough.
It got to be every day.
No,
every day.
Every day.
What that mean? When you get off work?
People got to get rest. People got to cook.
What bills are you going to be paying? That's my question.
Right. What bills are you paying?
The bills ain't even a conversation. That's already taken care of.
Oh.
Child.
I want, let me, how many times, D?
3. I got 3 jobs. So what you talking about?
Bill.
What's a bill? What's a bill?
My mouth. And someone I know better be prepared. That's all I'm saying.
No, Alex, get on the trading.
Oh, Silent said every day. Period.
Yeah, that's every day. Sometimes twice.
Ooh, baby.
Like, what time you coming home tonight, baby?
What kind of lives y'all got?
I just feel like then that person better be in designer bags.
But Leander,
yes.
15 to 20 minutes a day, you can't give that.
Oh, well, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. What you think about it. You was like, oh,
right.
But
yeah,
you
ain't trying to go on hours every day now. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Because you say you do damage, so what's the damage looking like?
We'll save that for a part 2 interview.
That not a sense.
Well, y'all heard that. Y'all be sure to look for Jasmine's channel. Look for Jasmine Divine. She'll be doing a part 2. Jasmine Divine will be doing a part 2, and we'll be finding the answers out hopefully one day, because I'm curious to know what kind of damage he be doing.
You have to.
Oh, child.
Oh, Silent said you better get a damn sex doll. Yes, Silent, go off. Yes, let the people know.
Brains in it or something, make a life like I don't know what.
Shit, honey, you better learn how to see and entertain yourself, honey. Talking about doing all that carrying shit. People got jobs and lives and stuff, honey. That's why, you know what? That's why me and my ex broke up. No, like I'm just saying. This man was an engineer, so you know he had to be at his job faithfully every day, doing God knows what, all kind of damn complicated shit. But yet instead, this man would be late for work because of the fact that he required a 1 hour head session. Now I ain't said 1 hour.
Wait, you said 1 hour head session?
He required a 1 hour head session, meaning that he wanted to sit here and have somebody give him some sloppy toppy for a good solid hour, because he was a person that didn't believe in sitting just coming.
Paying some bills. You're gonna be paying some student loans. I'm gonna be taking trips.
Child, when I tell you, I would never see the day where I would say I get so tired of sitting damn sucking dick in my life, honey. Just
listen, you got 20 minutes with me after that, like nigga.
My jaws was hurting. Shit, I got tired.
That means you ain't know what you was doing.
Oh, you know what? See what you ain't gonna do. You know what? Let's see how strong your jaws are. How about I come down to Pensacola and see how strong your jaws are? Let's see how strong your jaws are.
He said his man want him to suck.
Do I look like I'm scared?
You should be.
No, why?
Because I'll do you one better. It's a 4.5 hour trip from Atlanta to Pensacola. I will suck you there and back.
Oh my Jesus. Do that there and back.
Oh my Lord, Jesus. Honey, what in the world is going on?
Don't test.
Oh.
Well, we know who got the high sex drive in the room, that's for sure.
I told you I was a borderline info, so that ain't nothing.
All right. See, I'll be calling out to work.
Jabba jaw.
Oh shit! I'll be calling out to work every single day, fooling around with Jasmine. We'll never come to work. Ask to just be in bed. What are you doing? Knocked out.
No, because I believe in, if you're gonna be with me, when I clock in, you gotta clock in too. I believe in that.
You better say it now.
Yeah.
All right,
that part.
Because I like to find the things I like. So I don't like foolishness. No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
We could do what we do, but you gonna make sure I'm taken care of too. Because what's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine.
Oh, you know what? See, I caught that. I caught that. I caught it.
So, Mister, we know where them YouTube checks going to.
You know what? I ain't got no.
I already got the deposit already, so I'm just waiting for the rest of the
Oh my God! Child, let me find out.
I tried to tell you I charged about a pound.
I ain't even got to come back on that one. She just handed me my ass, honey, on a silver platter right there. Just then.
Well, just make sure you got them checks ready. Just make sure you know what. We might not have to do checks because I don't need no checks to be bouncing over here. So
no. Cash App works, and I prefer large unmarked bills.
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
And it needs to be paid in full.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I learned a whole lot tonight. Look at that. Look at God. Suck you 4 hours and a half and back. That's a whole lot of sucking.
That's a total of 9 hours, but you can't handle that.
Oh.
Well, I ain't gonna even sit here and lie. That's a whole lot. I might fall asleep doing some parts. I might have to wake back up again and sit here and come back around and sit here and fall back to sleep again. That's a whole lot. 9 hours, child.
See,
suck the soul out of me. I ain't got no soul left.
You can tell that you are an individual that's never been really pleased like that, because after the third nut, you would be so sensitive that you wouldn't want me to touch it anyway.
Right. Oh, shit. Oh, take him to school, mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why you pop one off. That's why whenever you messing with a heavyweight that knows what they're doing, that's why you pop the first one off in the bathroom or on a person's face or down their throat. Then you build a stamina up for the rest of them.
Ooh.
Well, damn.
Are y'all taking notes?
Yes.
I told you, mister. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to them chairs and them tables you used to.
I'm a little shook right now.
All I can say is that when I'm gonna put it to you like this, I have never messed with a gay man. And I'm not saying it to be funny. I'm just being straightforward with you. I have never messed with a gay man, and every quote unquote straight dude that I've ever messed with has always, if it was supposed to have been a fling, it's turned into a relationship. They have left girlfriend, wives, cars, and all that to be with me. And I haven't. It's not something that I'm sitting up here making up. Because not only do I know my body, but I know what you have in order to satisfy what you have.
Oh.
Woo! And I occasionally get the ones that say, "Oh, I don't touch that," but by the end, they're on their knees quicker than I am.
Oh, Lord Jesus, have mercy.
My God, today.
Oh my God, I'm just looking at my God.
But is she lying?
Whether it's cute face like this or wash face, I've never had a problem. Prime example today, I had on a full mask. Y'all seen the picture that I sent y'all in the group chat that we have. I had a full mask on today and did what? 4 guys took and asked me their numbers, and 2 of them was slick enough to try to pass them to me while their girlfriends were standing on the other side of the shop when we was talking. No. When I'm good, I'm good. And that's a uniform. That's not even dressed up and going out looking somewhere.
I have a question.
Yes.
Has anyone cried?
I have had 3 criers.
Oh,
I've had a few.
So, mister, that means you'll be 4.
You gonna be 4, 5, 6, and 7. What you talking about?
Look, we trying to crawl away. We trying to crawl away on the other side of the bed, off the edge of the bed.
Oh, don't forget the best ones. The ones trying to crawl away.
I'm gonna tell you like this: to keep everything 2000. I can send you a picture right now of an ex porn star that, and I can send you every one of the text messages that we ever have, and he still hits me up today because he wants a relationship with me. He lives in New York. He lives in New York, and he still does adult movies right now, but I don't want to be bothered. And all he ever did was taste. He didn't get anything else.
Come on for the taste.
That's all he ever did.
Well, what do it taste like?
If I told you, you wouldn't want to find out for yourself. But I can tell you, every time that I pulled out, I've also tasted myself.
Oh, glory to Daddy. Come on for the taste.
I'm going to give me some ice cream because it's getting hot in here.
It's really hot in here, Johnny.
I'm done.
Done went completely down, honey.
Mother just took us to school, honey.
I'm done, but you can sit. That's why you don't sit and tell all of your business. You can sit and you can listen to people, and you can tell when people are talking bullshit when they're being straightforward about what they're doing.
Jan Man said, I think it tastes like blackberry cobbler. Look, let me tell you.
No, I'm more on the caramel side, so
Okay. Caramel.
And I will say that I will say that most people say that I taste super, super clean. Unless I enhance it with maybe a Sprite or a Coke or a little shot of this or a little shot of that.
Ooh. Okay, then.
Learn your body.
So a hint of pineapple?
I was about to say, you know what? You was thinking what I was thinking, D-Star. I was thinking about pineapple, too.
Well, see, you don't want to take and put fruit in there. If you put fruit in there, it takes and it does something with the chemical that's in your body. That the acid does mess with the wall. But if you take a liquid base, as far as like a shot of bourbon or a shot of pineapple juice, and you insert it into, you use that as a dish too. It gives you a certain flavor.
Ooh, okay, so a shot of bourbon. Let me write this down.
Right there, who said let me write this down? Who said it? Lambda.
I'm trying to elevate my game.
I'm just saying.
Well, I will be sure to. I will be sure to sit here and save this live to go back and watch it and sit here and take a couple of notes.
You don't have to. I'll do you one better. Don't forget the Jasmine Divine Zone. The Divine Zone will be next Thursday. I'll be giving you a whole bunch of other tips.
Oh, is that the one about the fetishes?
Yes.
Look, she said that quick. She said that quick. She said, "Is that the one about the fetishes? Come on through."
I'm just thinking those island. I'm just thinking those. So it was bourbon, and what else was it?
Baby,
pineapple.
No,
she said not pineapple.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't pineapple. It was something else. It was bourbon and.
All I'm gonna take and give you is this. So if you know your dude that you're messing with is a bourbon person, okay. So what you do is you take and you turn around after you did your full clean. And instead of doing, leaving that fresh ivory smell or Dove or Bath and Body Works or whatever like that, what you take and you turn around and do is you shoot a little bit of whatever that favorite liquor is, hold it there for a little bit, you release it. And so whenever they start munching, they have the essence of whatever you've been dishing with.
Okay.
Baby.
Interesting.
And a lot of people don't realize that the same way, because you have so many nerve endings there, you can also yourself, if you don't drink, you can also get drunk that way.
I've heard that.
It goes directly into your bloodstream. That's why if he's taking you look at some porns, when the tops are taken and actually doing a gunshot to their bottoms muscle, I'm just gonna put it like that. That's why they start looking oozy and stuff, because it goes directly into the stream.
So somebody got two questions. Somebody said, "Have you ever left any of those liquids inside to let them suck it out?" And then Kim Hall said, "Does it burn?"
No, because you're taking and you're not making it full strength. You're taking and diluting it.
Okay.
It's just like if you was going. It's just like if you're going to a club, you are going to get a drink, but when a drink takes and sits in ice and it starts diluting down with the water into it, it's still the taste and the essence there, but it's not the actual strength that it was before.
Okay. Legally, Leah said, "What's the gunshot?"
Okay, a gunshot is a term that you take a blunt, you take the lit end and put it into your mouth, and then you blow through the blunt to another person's mouth, so they're not taking actually touching the blunt.
Oh yeah,
it's called a gunshot.
I've seen that before.
I'm educated a little bit.
Look what Simon said. Mama Lily.
Oh, shit. Because I sure am taking notes. Like, wait a minute.
Okay, just don't.
That's why. But that's to sit and say. So many people can sit and run their mouth, but if you don't know your body, can't nobody else tell you what to do with your body. That's why when people sit up there and they told the lie and say, "Oh, I've never seen a dude or a tranny or whatever take an extra nut from their body, from their anus," and that's a lie.
They said they never seen a tranny do. I'm sorry, I mean, say that word. Good God.
You good? I know you in a safe space. You good?
I was just repeating what you said, but take a what?
Some videos are production videos that they use a certain type of lube to give that white look, and they say that a person is screaming. But if a person knows their body, a person can actually have an anal orgasm.
Right.
Legally, Leah, it's not actually taking a pudding. It's just like
put it right there, like this.
Yeah, you put it at the tip, and you're taking it, you're blowing it, so you're holding it with your lips. You're not actually taking and putting it in there.
So Jam Man says, I have some friends who like to use coke on their buttholes to numb it and get high.
Oh,
all right.
That's a trick. Actually, that's a trick that a lot of the girls that work the beat, so they don't, because they have so much sex in the run of a night. That's a trick that a lot of them take and use, so they're is that tissue's numb. I'm telling you, if you go back and you listening to me, if you go back and you go and do your if you can even take and put in Google, the most nervous part of your body, and they tell you is your anus muscle, and it's called the anus sphincter muscle.
Yeah, sphincter.
That's why. Yes, thank you. That's why from the opening to your small intestines, from your opening to your small intestines is only 13 inches. There's no such thing as a second hole. The second hole is actually the intestines. And that is another set of rings that's closed off, and it will never open up, just like everybody keeps saying. That's a lie. And it's uneducational because it's no such thing. There's no such thing. And you can take and you can look it up. They have biology videos right now on YouTube, and you can look it up.
Well,
it's simple anatomy and physiology. But that's why I say you have to take the time to learn who you are.
I do agree. You have to definitely know what you like, because there are things that I never would have thought that in a million years I would have liked in my 30s that I didn't like back then, but now I like it because of the fact that I tried it, and it sparked a curiosity, and so it brought me to some places, and now here I am, and it's like, okay, all right, well, I'm just taking it day by day, learning to see what else do I see here like that I didn't think I liked, because you never know. I always say that you cannot say that you don't like something or that you don't know what it gives until you actually put yourself in that situation, and then you can make a judgment call.
That's not true.
Point. But that's how I feel about it, though.
I know I don't like sushi, and I know I don't like pussy. I ain't never really had it, and I've tried it, and it's not for me. Period.
But I haven't. But see, I haven't tried. Like when it comes, like, just say for instance, okay.
I'm talking about sushi, because me and fish don't get along at all.
Well, sushi is like a whole different. Like, you gotta really either love or hate sushi. Sushi is not like a middle grade box to where it's like it's like either you gonna love it or either you gonna hate it. So with me, like I didn't think that I would like it, but then once I tried it, it's not something that I would never eat again. It's just something that I ate one time.
It's an acquired taste.
It's an acquired taste. You gotta actually have that palate to actually want it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's with you saying that though. That's just like dealing with a person that's a trans experience.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's cute to look at, right, and they're cute to be around, but it's not everybody's cup of tea.
True.
Well, I gotta make a disclaimer. If there's any women on here, don't be putting no pineapple juice in your cookie. So you be a yeast infection. Okay.
Don't put no what?
Pineapple juice.
Oh my God. You know what?
Don't put nothing up there.
I thought that was mostly for the men to eat so they semen don't be tasting all salty and shit.
I thought it. Well, let me say
what? Well, you're supposed to drink. You're supposed to eat the pineapple. It has to.
Yeah, you're probably supposed to eat the
pineapple. Mm-hmm. Not shoot it.
Right.
No, well, I know
there's pros and cons out of everything that you do, and your that is a part of you. Your semen is a part of you as well. So as whenever a woman ejaculates, that's a part of you. So whatever you've ingested in the body, whether it's been from alcohol, whether it's been from weed, whether it's been cocaine, all those essences are inside of you because it's part of your DNA. Right. And you have to think about it from the basic aspect of it. You are sharing your DNA with another person. So what are you doing? You're taking a whole body wipe and putting it into one thing, which is semen.
Yeah.
So that's how you pass along your genes from one person to the next. That's all it is. It's a carrier.
So somebody has a question. Jam Man says, has anyone ever been fisted? If so, how does it feel?
Hell no.
Okay, so she's not gonna talk about this because you gotta tune in next week when we talk about fetish.
Well, as far as
on that note, I'm going to leave because I do have work tomorrow, and I do appreciate everything. So y'all can finish talking about whatever y'all want to, but and I don't want to. Hold on, let me rephrase that because that was sounding really disrespectful, and I don't want to come off being disrespectful.
Girl, I don't think you disrespecting anything. Girl.
I know, but people can't perceive anything any kind of way, so I don't want to come off being that way. And y'all can continue your conversation and everything. I enjoyed this tonight. I'm still waiting for Zylant to send me what he was supposed to send me because I didn't get it yet. But outside of that, y'all have a beautiful night. And Zylant, I love you, baby. Leander, I love you. Go. I do apologize for missing phone call today, but I was busy at work. Mr. D-Star, while you smacking on all that ice cream, I'm getting a lot from you smacking on the ice cream. I ain't gonna say nothing. Don't choke. Put it in the right hole. Don't choke it, baby. Don't choke.
Before you leave, can I tell you something that I saw before you leave?
Yeah.
About a couple of weeks ago, I don't know what made me look at this, but I went on Pornhub and I saw a trans woman with a regular woman.
You enjoyed it too, didn't you?
Yeah, it was good.
You enjoyed it, didn't you?
She was like,
You so freaky.
I said, "Oh my God, this is great." All right, you can go now.
Mr. Oh shit, you done put me out the room. Okay. Mr. 6 with 8.
No, because I said
I love you, and I will talk to you later. But I'm coming down for it.
I love you.
That's only because I said before you go. Let me tell you something.
Huh?
I said because I said to you before you go, let me tell you something that I saw. That's why I said, okay, now you can go. Because now I told you. Now I want to.
God. I thought you loved me.
I do.
Good night, room. I'll talk to y'all later. Don't forget to check out the Savon Experience tomorrow night at 9:00. That will be at Savon. That's SAVON 1111. And then tune in with the Jasmine Divine, the cool down. That's at 8:00 on Sundays, which is 9:00 Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me, I'm so tongue tied. Where we do what news and that song that. So I'll holler at y'all later.
All right,
night, Jess.
Bye. What kind of ice cream you eating, D?
Cookies and cream.
So has anyone ever been fisted? It was the question.
My response was hell no. I don't know where it came from. Hell no. And there's no judgment towards it, but it's not my thing. Put it that way.
I'm not nasty. I'm just thinking.
D-Star.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been fisted? Have you ever been fisted?
We don't play them kind of games.
We're not playing with the church's money.
Lord.
Okay.
Well, you already know if I got a problem with the whole 12-inch dick, you already know I ain't finna take no damn fist for sure.
Mister, I just want you to meet the right 12-inch one.
You know what? I'm not gonna dispute it. Maybe I haven't. I just know that, I mean, it was good, but there were some. Well, I don't want to say it because I want to get graphic, but I will say that there was just an eensy-weensy bit of bleeding involved as well.
Yeah, he definitely didn't do it right.
Now you scared me. See, now you done scared me for real. I don't even know what to do.
Go. He didn't do it right. That man did not do it. That's the problem.
He didn't do it right.
Just because you got the weight and the girth in the package don't mean you doing it right.
See, yeah, that's what that was about. Was I just was like, you know what?
But Mr. 6'8", you are bisexual. Just
right.
Don't have sex with a girl, child.
Well, these days, these days, the way everything is set up with these guys, especially in Atlanta, I'm about to see him one more experience away from seeing him going back on to the other side for a second. And I just wanted to throw this up, the cool down.
We support everyone here.
Yes.
Be you, honey.
The cool down Sundays at 9 p.m. with Jasmine Divine. I want to make sure I put it up there. I know she was like, make sure I put it up. But yes, the cool down Sundays. Jasmine, if this is the correct one, let me know because I had to go and steal it off Google real quick. But the cool down with Jasmine Sunday at 9 p.m. Be sure to catch her on Sunday. And y'all, make sure if y'all watching this, go over to her channel. You'll see it here on the flyers to subscribe to Jasmine Divine. And also be sure to check out my other good friend, Savon from the Savon Experience, who I also have her flyer here as well. And I also got to get your flyer as well, Leanne, and put it up here from Pass the Sugar, which I love that phrase, Pass the Sugar. I'm probably sure I can find it on Google real quick.
Pass the Sugar.
Yes, pass the sugar. So the Savon Social Club goes down at 10:00 p.m. That will be on Saturdays at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Eastern time, that is. Now with the other time zones, y'all gonna have to figure that out yourselves because y'all know I ain't that savvy.
Central time 9 p.m. If you in LA, that's like what? I want to say 6 p.m.
And then
I think it's like 6.
I mean, Eastern.
It's 9 p.m. No, it's 10 p.m. because it's 9 p.m.
Did you just get that off of her? She said to you, Mr. 6'8".
Say what?
She sent that to you?
Actually, I went to Google to type it because I knew that it was out on social media. I figured that if I just go to Google and type it, that I could just find it quicker. Because they didn't never send it to me. But I said, let me go ahead and make sure because I told them I would make sure that I post.
Savon's is at 9 p.m. Central Time, and then the one on Sunday with Jasmine, the cool down with Divine, is at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Now look, Leander, don't kill me now, but
baby, no, take that one down, baby, because that ain't the discount now.
That ain't it. Okay, hold on.
Not now.
I won't.
Hold on.
No sale going.
Hold on, let me find it. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna find it. Wait a minute, I'm gonna find it because I remember what it looks like. Let me find it real quick. Hold
Lord
on.
Jesus.
Y'all,
go there. It's about to be coming for me.
Yeah.
All that shit is alleged. All that shit is alleged. Don't believe none of it.
Baby, let me. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tell you what you.
Okay, I do see one. I do see one that says "Pass the Sugar" and just has your website only, and that's it. It has a black background with pink letters, and it has your website listed at the bottom. Because you spell it a unique way, so it came up. It came. I know. I was finna set them up for the okie doke.
Right. You know, people they gonna screenshot that and say, "Oh yeah, I get a discount."
They were like, "This discount said like they were."
Look, they can, but look, he the boss, so he at the end of the day he called the shots. I'm sorry, they called the shots. I do apologize.
Hold on, let me see. Can I send it to you? I'll see you. Jasmine said she sent you one too.
Okay, let me go to my Gmail account. Well, I think she sent it in Gmail. Let me go check.
I don't know what Jasmine. I don't know what she sent.
Or did she send it to my DM? Let me check real quick because I want to make sure.
Because you know it go down in your DMs.
Oh yeah, she like that.
Don't do
Jam. For Jam, man, you asked when is the fetish talk? I don't know if the fetish talk, but I think Jasmine said it was going to be next Thursday. So if anything, she'll confirm it on her Sunday show. Just check out her Sunday show, The Cool Down with Divine, this Sunday. She'll give some hints.
Okay, let's see. Where are you going to send it?
My mother.
Are you sending? Was that okay, Jasmine? Somebody just text me. Hold on. Let me see.
Jasmine.
I know, but because it's not on iPhone though. Hold on, let me go. So I'm gonna swipe this off. You're gonna see me disappear for a second, but it's gonna still be up.
Baby, I could just send these you from my DMs, honey. It'll be easier for me.
Okay, so Jasmine sent me hers, but I don't see yours though.
I didn't send anything yet.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure I'm not missing nothing. But I did find Leanna that doesn't have anything with your website name on it. I will say that I did find one in the meanwhile.
Jasmine,
but that's not that good. That was like a disc. That was a special disc that was running like a while ago. So I wouldn't like. Yeah, I just people would see like I saw it like, well, baby, I can't honor that because that's old.
Look, don't honor it. Ain't nothing being honored that you seen previous. Y'all heard it from the horse's mouth. Don't send any screenshots.
Nope, I got the screenshot. I'm coming in with my screenshot.
Fuck that.
Mister, I just sent you something in your DMs.
Okay, I see it. Sing over here.
And Jasmine said she sent you all of them.
Yeah. And Jam, did you see? Jasmine did confirm that will be next Thursday.
D, you got the code?
You know I got the code.
Because I missed that part.
I was like, wait a minute, that's a dip. I remember that one. Like, wait.
Let's see, Gmail. Sending it to myself.
Cool Down with Divine will be this Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Oh. Please adjust your time accordingly.
See, I told y'all my mind be one track because I meant
you got to
do this before I got on live, but I said let me do it while my mind.
And then they Bond Experience will be tomorrow every Saturday.
Yes, you can catch the Save On Experience.
9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So East Coast at 10 p.m. for you. Atlanta, that's 10 p.m. for you. Because y'all East Coast, kind of.
Okay, so now let me go back here. So I'm going to post it now that I've uploaded it.
Yes, Jim, man, you found some lives, honey. You see, we be live, honey.
Okay.
Okay, Zion, I always want a damn discount, but when I offer the yes, that one. See,
there you go. Okay, so let me go.
Okay.
If you would like some virtual styling services, I am running in services appointments now because I know COVID's going on, but we could talk about that. Just hit me an email. It will be good to go.
Look, y'all be sure y'all support now. Y'all, you know, we live in a time where we always talking about supporting Black business owners. Okay, so let's see him put the money where the mouth is.
Yes.
And support. Subscribe, support, share, like, come do look, whatever you think you can do, child. Do it.
And that's wardrobe styling and beauty advising. So if you need help picking an outfit, redoing your wardrobe, picking the correct shade for foundation or concealer, or finding the right eyeshadow palette, that's all me.
All right, then. Come on, you better see and offer all kind of different services, child.
Listen, I want my people to be looking good, honey. I mean, we always do, but you know.
Look, it always be taken to the next level. I always say that.
Zala said that's the problem with Black folks. They always want a damn discount.
Always want a discount.
I know, but I asked them other people too. I be asking them too. I'm like, hey, can you get a discount?
I do offer discounts from time to time, so you know it might be best to follow me.
He just ain't offering no discount right now for those of you that may got questions about it. Let me just put that out there. How about that? He ain't no discount right now.
There's no one right now, but I might.
I started following you. I think.
But if you keep following him, the reason why I still got it up, y'all, I want to make sure I put the correct one for Jasmine up, so I'm sending it to my email so I can have them for future reference, just in case. Just in case, you know, Jasmine will give me a phone call after this real quick.
Oh, you know.
You probably gonna get a phone call anyway.
You know it. Get your shiz naive together.
You know she gonna see him give me a phone call. All right, so I got that one loaded. So now I'm finna see him put Jasmine up, and then I'll be happy and satisfied with my life.
Man, did you see Jasmine post? Also, Instagram is Miss Jasmine Divine, and then on YouTube just Jasmine Divine.
Okay, so here's the one for Jasmine. So you can find Jasmine at YouTube/ just JAZMINE as in echo, DIV as in Victor, INE as in echo. You can find her on YouTube at Jasmine Divine. You can also find her on IG at Jasmine Divine. She will be Thursdays at 9 p.m. For the Divine Zone, and then the cool down with Jasmine Divine is on Sundays at 9 p.m. and that's 9 p.m. Eastern time for me, which means that it'll be 8 p.m. Central time for other people. Yes. So you just want to throw that out there. Get into it one time, y'all. Yes. Let me see and go back before I've been shut this whole broadcast down by mistake and deleted it. Up some stuff, child. You know, I'm still trying to work this. So here there we go. Look at God. Want to do it. Bring you back to the light. I was dying in the same place. Now I'm back with the jump off. All right, let me go back to my comments because this thing said I got about 38 comments, and I bet you they're all from Jasmine. Let's see, 38 comments.
Evolution of Veil's channel too, y'all.
Yes, thank you. Okay, I don't even know if he has one. Well, he may have one, but Evolution of Veil got Evolution of Veil. Do you have a flyer on your page? I have to go and look because I know you got like two or three channels, child. I don't be knowing which one to follow. I'll be like, what's going on? All these veils. I see all these veils on IG. What's going on? But yes, Evolution of Veil, definitely. Y'all, here I'm gonna highlight them while I look for it.
Okay, I'm looking for it now.
Because I don't know if he has a actual flyer. I don't think, because he doesn't really do a live show. But look, y'all, I can tell you. Let me go and find him real quick and highlight him.
But you will love his shows, trust me.
You will love. Yes, you would definitely. There you go. Okay, so look, it says I got 20 people in this thing right now. So if you are not a subscriber to Evolution of Veil, I'm gonna need for you to type in. Make sure I get it right. Is the Evolution of Veil on YouTube? Let me make sure I get it right.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get, and it don't let me.
Evolution of Veil.
Oh, here it is. I got it. MJ Harris.
So yes, it's Evolution of Veil. So you all here, I'm going to show you. Make sure you sit here and check out his name on YouTube. His channel on YouTube is spelled just like it is that you see in my head. I got to highlight it. So every one of you that's on here, if you want to really make me happy tonight and make me smile, I want you to show support and make sure you go over to Evolution of Veil's channel and subscribe to him right now. And make sure you go over to Jasmine Divine's channel and make sure you subscribe to her and the Savon Experience. And make sure you send him support past the sugar. Okay? That's what will make me so happy. Right now.
Okay, I got it. Yay. I'm a subscriber.
So yes, Evolution of Veil. His channel is spelled just like it is. So if you all are watching this, go over right now and hit that subscribe and notification button. I ain't gonna tell y'all no more. I'm tired of telling y'all. Yes. Okay, so now back to my comments here. So Silent said Comcast. I'm asking because that's how my internet be sometimes, Evolution of Veil. Yes, Comcast be tripping. I don't really care for Comcast because they be doing the most of the time.
They all be tripping now, in my opinion.
Because so many people be on it. They be damn weighing the damn connection down and shit.
Jam Man Pastor Sugar is my boutique and styling company that I run. So what I do, I'm a genderqueer stylist. So what that means is, genderqueer stylist. So I identify as non-binary. So I don't identify as, male or female. I'm a human. That's how I kind of put it. I do tend to have a lot of feminine energy, but Pastor Sugar is basically a genderqueer, meaning it doesn't describe the binary of male or female. Boutique. I actually have I was playing a little bit this weekend, but a pop-up boutique, virtual pop-up boutique online where I will sell various wardrobe pieces and accessories that are not classified as male or female. And I also do offer wardrobe styling services as well as beauty advising services that are not categorized as male or female, to sum it up.
Yes, yeah. and basically, if you are wondering as far as when you refer to they, you basically choose they or them. Would be the pronouns to use, just in case you're wondering.
And I do give free consultations too. So.
All right, I'm out, y'all, but I'm gonna be down in the chat. Bye.
All right, love. See you. Go.
See you.
Bye.
Oh, I gotta get better at this.
Yes, yeah, man. That is correct. Those are the correct pronouns.
Yes. So you all have that mean that you all have no reason to not have content because you got what 4 channels that I just subscribed. You got mine, you got Evolution of Veil, Jasmine Divine, and Savon. Between them 4, look, it's a whole lot going on. You got a whole lot going on. Somebody always doing something. And look, he says he's getting ready to upload another video right now.
Okay, because Bill said he was about to be uploading all weekend from what I remember.
Yeah.
I'm wrong, Bill.
And he says his IG is, you can keep up with his up-to-dates. You can follow him on IG at I am Bell, B as in boy. It's so funny because I'm always calling out letters because I do it so much on the phone at my job. It was like, what? Was that B as in girl? I'm like, no. I always want to be like, no, that was B as in boy. B as in Victor. Okay, somebody says, what it said.
Unisex or just more genital. Really either or. I don't really put a label on either. Like, you come as you are. So if you if you want to see it as unisex. I don't really label it as unisex or born a genitalia. It's not, for me, it's neither any of those, I would say, to answer your question. But, I don't, it's not like you have to be born with a certain genitalia or identify as a certain way. I accept all people however you want to identify. So you don't like traditional boutiques and retail and styling services see it as male or female. I don't care about gender. I don't care about genitalia. I don't care about gender identity. I mean, I care about it, but that's not how I style and do my work. Like, I do it from an individual basis, if that makes any sense.
Which what makes them unique. I love it. I love it. One time for your mind. I love uniqueness. It's all about uniqueness. And to answer your question, Jam Man, I believe she is. I don't want to misquote the videos, but she was in a couple of videos. Oh my God, my thing just went out. Hold on, y'all. I can't hear myself. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can. Yeah,
we can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I just heard like us. Let me switch over real quick. Hold on. Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can hear you before. You good?
Yeah, it's like when at one point I heard it just kind of like go silent on my end, so it's like I couldn't really hear. It sounded like everything just dropped. But I can't think of the videos, but she was actually in. It was 2 videos I know she mentioned, but yeah, you would be correct on that. There, Jam Man. Let's see. T Bless says the purpose is no label. The purpose is no label in question mark. Because I guess unisex is another label.
I wouldn't say it's really more so about labeling. Like, I don't focus on the label. Like, a person can come to me like identify as this, identify as that, and that's fine. But I'm not going to style, or the way my boutique runs and sells and does its services, it's not within the binary of male or female. I guess certain people might see that as unisex, which is fine. But honestly, when it comes to how I do my work and my services and offer my products, it's not really within a specific gender identity, gender description. It's just because the way I feel like clothes are clothes, style is style. And honestly, if you think about style, that's going to change from person to person. Like, even if you identify as a cisgender man or a cisgender woman, which is basically means that you are, for a cisgender man, you are a identified man, you identify as male or man, and you were born with the genitalia of, the penis. Even with that, every man is not going to dress the same way. Every woman, cisgender woman, is not going to dress the same way. So I take away the gender identity. I mean, I don't take it away, but I don't focus on it or put people in the binary of just male and female. Like, you can come to me and say I'm unisex. You can come to me and say I'm transgender, whether it be trans woman, trans male, non-binary like myself. You can come to me and say I'm cis. I'm a cis male, or cis man, or a cis woman, like myself. All of that. But okay, I would take that for you, but it's mostly for me. It's about individuality. Like, I'm not going to take, oh, you're a cis man, so I'm going to put you in the herd of cis man and tell you this is what you need to wear. Like, that's not how I do things. I look at the individual, and I think when you look at fashion, style, even in the beauty and skincare industries, it's always based upon male and female, man or woman. And it's not to say that, okay, if you identify that, there's nothing wrong with that. But to me, I don't want to just place people within those 2 options. You know what I mean? Like, I want to expand it for you. I want to get your individuality.
Right. Definitely understood that. I'm glad, it's all about educating and being, as far as providing information so that people understand better. So, I'm glad that we have someone like you to better understand. Because I think a lot of people, sometimes it's not that, they want to, as far as be disrespectful, they just, need to be informed exactly of, as far as a more in-depth perspective of it.
Right. And it's a new thing because it's really nothing like this, but
let's see. And then just Jasmine Divine, tell him my Lily, Jam Man. Okay, Jam Man, you see the link? I posted the link down there, Jam Man, for you to click on Evolution of Vale's channel. So you just click on that link and then you can subscribe subscribe to his channel from there. T Bless says, okay, yes, I got it. Thank you for explaining.
Yes.
Go Bridget, she said she was in I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying thank you to T Bless. I was in Boo Go. Oh, that was the I guess the video she was in.
Yeah, that's the video she was in.
I remember about that.
She was actually she was in Scrub. She said Scrub the Ground. Somebody said Scrub the Ground, and there was another one I saw up earlier. They put, but yeah, Scrub the Ground, Ludacris, Coochie Poppin'.
Come on, go.
Scrub the Ground, and yeah, she's been on a couple of videos, Jam Man. The King Kane on Chasing. Like the King, he says like King Kane on Chasing Atlanta.
I don't see. I didn't. Was that the last? Because I haven't watched
I've seen
the last season, so I can't remember it.
I believe, if I recall correctly, I want to say, because I do recall seeing someone on there that did refer, to themselves as, as far as that was their pronoun that they went by was, non-binary. Or based on non-conformance, non-conforming. Jam Man says, I consider myself a non-gender.
Yep.
I consider myself a non-gender conformist. I wear what I want.
And that's kind of what my service is.
Leah says, "What are you?
Where are you, Coochie Pop?" I think that was the video, right?
So yes, yeah, that was the video. She was wanting to know at what point in Coochie Poppin' she was in.
Oh.
So you all, I greatly do appreciate you so much for coming on. Thank you so much, D Star, and thank you so much, Leander. I greatly do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Jasmine. And I just greatly appreciate the Evolution of Vale. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad with names, y'all. And who else was on? It was Go Bridget. Go Bridget, and Bambi. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Go Bridget, Bambi, Jasmine, Leander, D Star, and I think that was it. That was on the panel tonight. And shout out to Savon, because I know she's somewhere probably about knocked out, because I know she be working hard for the money. So shout out to my sis Savon.
She will be here.
Catch her tomorrow at the Savon Experience. Other than that, do we have any last minute thoughts? Because I'm about to wrap up, y'all. Take my ass to bed and get some much needed rest after a long week.
Okay, because you've been working this week, mister.
Look,
I'm proud of you. Get them hours in.
I'm trying. Look, let me tell you, I didn't realize. I mean, I knew it was a job, but I didn't realize that it'd be having you feel like that you about damn ready to smoke a blunt. Cause I'm about ready to damn smoke a blunt. And y'all see down there, I just highlighted. You can follow Leander at Dag8 Alexander. That's where you can follow him at. I'm sorry, following them at. I'm still working. Look, my mind working overtime.
You corrected yourself, so that's the important part.
Look, look. We when I keep doing it, repetition, it's gonna sit here and stick with me. As long as I keep correcting, look, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be right there with it. But yes, you can find them at DAG or the number 8 Alexander. Is where you can find Leander at. D Star. Well, I know you don't really do as far as social media, but if you want to put your IG, you're more than welcome to. I would be more than happy to highlight it for you.
All right.
Alex, thank you so much for thank you so much for the monetary donation. Thank you for being a constant supporter to my channel, so I can pay these folks their $25 for this program.
that I'm on, that I be on for hours and 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 hours at a time. Yeah. No problem, Evolution of L. And yes, that's exactly right, Jim, man. Correction is the key. Long as you make your intentions genuine, and long as you're willing to, always clarify things. I always say that practice makes perfect, because see, down south, I always say it's a mentality when you're raised in a certain environment. It's like mom raised me to say, sir, ma'am, him, her, things of that nature. So it gets to me, just with myself, those pronouns always get embedded in my mind because of being raised down south. So it's all about being able to actually change, with the times, and being able to change as it pertains to other people and their views and perspectives, and their, when it comes to their own space, and how they, as far as the perception of themselves, is how, they identify themselves. It's all about being willing to make that change, as far as inside your head, so that, eventually you'll catch on and it'll become like second nature.
Yes.
Let's see.
All right, real
here.
quick. I put my my two IGs. I will be having content coming up shortly.
Oh, I'm sorry, Silent. Yeah, Silent Artist. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to overlook you, boo.
I'm about to say we can't get my little brother.
Look, y'all be reading. See, that's why I don't like calling out names. Thank you, everybody. How about that? I'm just gonna say thank you, everybody. Yes, Silent. Thank you, Silent,
so funny.
for being down now in the comments. The only reason why these people stuck out to me was because I saw them on the panel, so that's why I had called them out. It was no shade, Silent, I promise you. Besides, I'm quite sure your man out here somewhere in social media land had your back. Wink, wink. So, with that being said,
you know what? See, I'm not touching that. I'm not touching it.
Jam Man said this would be a good topic for discussion. I definitely agree, and I've been thinking about it. The wheels be rolling in my head when stuff be happening as it pertains to my everyday life. So, definitely thinking about it strongly. However, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, Leander. Did you do an interview with Jasmine on this?
I did do an interview. So if you check out Jasmine's channel,
yes, you find a link real quick.
A little bit about my identity as being non-binary and what that means to me, because non-binary can mean different things to whoever identifies it as. But we do fall under the trans umbrella.
Yes.
All right, real quick before we go, I will be having content coming up once we out of this COVID situation. I'll have hair tutorials coming up, which is going to be on the D-Star Hairstylist page. Official D-Star is more of a personal side in me, so I have mukbangs coming up on that channel as well.
All right, then you better be branching out.
Okay, because I'm ready for this.
Right, because he normally be in the background. Don't want to come on damn camera, but now he on damn camera all the time. Okay, I see.
I got content to share. I'm about to teach you hoes how to do y'all hair because I'm tired of it.
And Jam Man, I don't know if you already was on the channel or not, but what I'm going to do here real quick is I'm gonna do what I did with Evolution of Bell and post the link down in the comments, so that way you can see the link to Jasmine, to Jasmine's live. And I was trying to think of the actual video, but I'm trying to think if she had the title with your name or not. I can't think.
Let me see. Hold on. It was like I want to see.
Oh, I see it. I see it now. Yeah, I got it. I think. Yep. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post this link down here. I'm gonna post the link down here. Disregard that first link, Jam Man. Look at the link that I'm posting now. That link that I'm posting now, that should take you to his interview, and you'll be able to see where they had the discussion. And you're more than welcome if you would like, for part 2, if you would like to come on and share your input
just let one of us know. I'm quite sure that, even though I would love to sit here and do it, but being that Jasmine and Leander kind of, as far as have a better knowledgeable understanding, I would definitely recommend that if you would like to do a part 2 or you would like to come on and share your story, to get with Jasmine Divine at the Jasmine Divine channel. And I'm quite sure that, they would be more than happy to do a part 2 with you, since I feel like that they would be a better fit, being that it's the as far as the content and the topic, as far as what's already, as far as, kind of, they're familiarized with it. She's familiarized with it. And so it would, be just a better fit. So I definitely would recommend that if you want to share a story, just reach out to me. I can make it happen. You can reach out to Jasmine. She has set it up. However you want to do it, we'll definitely make sure your story gets told, because we definitely want to highlight people out here who, as far as have stories to tell, and as far as we all come from different backgrounds and different journeys. I think that was everything that I wanted to cover. Yeah. Thank you all. I do appreciate the love. I see you all down here. I appreciate greatly. Good night to everyone. Leander, thank you again. D-Star, thank you again. I greatly do appreciate it. And yeah, I think that covers everything.
Yes. And don't forget, right, we'll be seeing you this Tuesday, right? With Chat with Devon.
Yes. So I will be on Jasmine Divine. You can catch me Tuesday night. If you all want to see Mr. 68, Jasmine Divine, this will be one of my first. This will be one of my first. I'll read my text message. This will be one of my first ever interviews that I don't think anybody has ever interviewed, and come to think of it. But yes, Jasmine Divine. If you want to see me, you can catch me this Tuesday on her channel. Go to her channel, Jasmine Divine, and catch me this Tuesday. As a matter of fact, I think she already posted. Yeah, she's already posted a link. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do y'all one better. I'm going to make it easy for y'all to make sure that you don't miss it. So if you want to see me, if you want to see more of Mr. 68, if you want to learn all about me, because Jasmine's going to get all up in my business like the nosy person she is. I love her. I'm just playing with you. But if you want to find out more about me, just be sure to, as far as go to her channel, I'm going to post the link right now. This link that you see me post, here, let me highlight the link. This link that I just posted, if it'll let me show it. Why it's not letting me show it? I want to show the link.
I think it popped up. I saw it.
Did it pop up? Well, it said it popped up. I guess my damn shit is delayed or something. But yes, the link that I just posted, y'all, if you see the link at the bottom, that link that I just posted basically will take you to the video that's already been set up on her channel. All you have to do is set yourself a reminder on her channel, so that when she goes live, it'll send you a notification saying that she went live. So be sure to watch her. That's going to be my first ever interview. I'm not going to hold back. She's going to ask me whatever question she's going to ask me, and I'm going to answer whatever, whatever she's got to ask me. I'm going to tell it all, tell my business, tell all my business. Okay, I'm going to tell all my business. But just click on that link, set the reminder, and yeah, just get all the tea and get all the juice and all that other good-ish things and whatnot. But yes, thank you all again. I'm about to sign off. Thank you all to my panelists. And until next time, I will be on the Save On Experience tomorrow night at 10 p.m. if the Lord's will. I love you all.
All right, y'all. Get some rest, mister, because you've been working this week, honey.
Yes, it's time for a break. I'm about to sit here and shut everything off and just kumbaya for the rest of until tomorrow night. And even tomorrow night, child, might be on for 30 minutes or an hour, but it ain't going to be the whole night, child. I got to get some rest. I'm tired. My body's tired. But thank you all again, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, y'all. Bye.
See you. Bye.